Yo, what is up, gamers? We've got another Dutchman's Dungeon, the special $160 prize pool for this one. We got, what, 28 people, something like that? 29, 28? And, Bean, what is up?
I'm checking the Start GG right now.
Oh.
It says 28 entrants.
Not bad. Not bad.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm excited. Watching. We're going to have some fun matches here for sure. Some different Reptar gaming. I know we've seen Locust on here a few times running the Reptar, but we haven't seen many others on Reptar, so it'll be interesting to get like a different flavor here with Happy Milla and Mr. Fat Cat. I don't know if I've ever seen them play before, so
yeah,
this will be an interesting show.
Let me check the so cool thing, tidbit about this, because you're here, Bean. Bean is one of the people that works on the mod Nick Brawl CE, and this person, Fat Cat, is actually an animator for the mod Multiverses Infinite.
Oh,
so
very cool.
Yeah, so we've got some crossover here. Shout out to Multiverses Infinite, one of the mods keeping multiverses going, which is really cool to see. So,
you know what they do for animations, like for the characters, or?
I'm not too certain. All I know is that I'd have to assume, right? Like it has to be for character animations or something like that. Or
I mean, I know, like for me, for what I'm doing,
sure,
I'm doing the character animation, and then when we get there, the trailer. So
I love trailers.
It's all brewing, it's all cooking, it's all stewing. But I was working on that kind of stuff right before I came here, so I'm taking a little break from that and watching some good Nasby.
Wait, I just realized, dude, this is a battle of the mods, dude. Because Happy Milla is an animator for something else, as well as Project M and Brawl animation.
Cobalt, yeah.
So that's really cool. Like, dude, like everybody here is like related to something, like gaming, platform fighter adjacent.
So like yeah, what's his name? Atlas holding up the globe. You know, these are the atlases of these different communities holding up the.
These are the heroes, dude.
Holding it up from behind, from underneath there.
Oh, Combo Devils. That's right. Yeah. So Happy Milla, animator for
really?
Combo Devils. Yes.
Combo Devils, very cool.
Yeah, they're a devil. They're a comboer. They combo the devil.
What do we got? We have a click to interact with stream thing on here. Is this leftover? This is leftover crowd control stuff.
Yeah, it's just I can't turn it off easily. So it's funny. I actually had it up there for like a month before because I had to like test it and stuff, and it like would come up and people thought it was like for the tomato thing. And I had to just keep lying. I was like, yeah, guys, it's just for the tomato thing. It's not working. But, like, you can only have so many plugins and stuff attached to your Twitch account. So I kind of just killed the tomato thing. Just for that, essentially. Which I think was a good trade, honestly. Maybe not.
Okay, I spawn Q neutrons in people's matches.
Dude, that's, like, my worst fear is, like, could you imagine, like, it works somehow online? And, like, you could just spawn in,
It'd be so funny.
I talked to Mark very briefly, and I was like, is this possible to get this to work online? And he was like, absolutely not. Or I don't even remember exactly what he said, but it was probably something like that.
What we need is we need campaign to work online, and plus cloud control.
That would be cool. I think I did at least ask, but I don't know if that's something that's even remotely possible. The amount of shit that, like, oh, it's totally possible? Bro, what?
I know TNT told me that it's possible. It'd be really cool to have a race, right? And this doesn't have to be multiplayer, like on the same client. But two people are playing crowd control campaign at the same time, and the chat can like affect both games at the same time, but both players like will deal with it differently. So somebody on one screen saying, kill the other player, they're getting too close to the end. And then both of you die.
Yeah. Mark, I know for a fact that at some point I asked you, but it was so long ago. It may have been like around release. Like, it was probably one of the first things I ever asked you. I was like, Mark, is this possible? And you're like, no. Or like, you like said, maybe, but it would be a lot of, like you'd have to like think about it or something. Like, you said some goofy one-liner. I swear. But
Nope, know how to do anything with Nesby back then.
yeah,
Mark's really like improved though over the past year or so, just making like all this cool stuff.
yeah, he's a demon, dude. He's the combo devil. All right, looks like we're getting started here. Oh.
Everything good?
Yeah, I'm just explaining how to pick stages. They've stricken successfully, but they weren't sure how like it worked.
Fair enough. Patrick and Reptar, these characters, I'm not sure what to say because some of the community considers like Patrick to be one of the worst, and some people consider Patrick to be quite decent. So that'll be interesting to see Patrick in a matchup versus a character that isn't necessarily like considered more of a top tier, because Reptar's kind of, people say he's kind of low to mid. Like Reptar kind of just is like in this weird void area where he doesn't really fit with the top tiers, but doesn't really fit as a low tier either. It's all about the matchup spreads. It's all about like what you can get away with, right? And when you're playing not Patrick, actually, ooh, my bad, that's Azula.
That's my bad.
Azula versus Reptar is much more favorable for Mr. Fat Cat here.
Yeah, I think
but
these two definitely have the... This is like kind of like a tried and true matchup for sure. This is kind of like one of those ones, oh god. Usually strong for Azula, right? Usually is able to juggle. And we're kind of seeing a little bit of that here with the up tilt, trying to get that started here. But, oh my gosh, the fire though.
To be so careful because Azula is one of those lighter characters that's more of a glass cannon, and Reptar can just absolutely blow you up.
Yeah. And Happy, very aware of that, has played against some of the best to ever do it when it comes to Azula pretty consistently. And even some of his other bad matchups as well. And he consistently in Dutchman's gets top 8. So he's just one of those players that people are maybe doomer about Reptar, and he's the opposite, which is always really cool to see.
As they're hitting hard, just securing another stock, commanding 2-stock lead.
Yeah, so far Happy. Then thrown into this disadvantage state, but right now, it seems like as soon as Mr. Fat Cat isn't able to get like their advantage state started, like they're getting these throws, they're getting these up tilts, right? But just as soon as Happy is aware that, oh, I'm not gonna die off of this, or I don't have to like panic yet, he's just going to town, man. He just is completely aware of what he is capable of and like what he needs to do. And right now he's doing the stomps.
That's the most like deadly thing about Reptar, is that if you're not calling Reptar and killing him off of like every interaction, then you're gonna feel the pain when Reptar inevitably gets in, because you're gonna take upwards of 60% off of one interaction. You're gonna die to things like that.
Wow. Yeah. That was good. That was fucking crazy.
It can be extremely punishing if you let Reptar slip in at any point in the match.
Definitely. And that's like definitely one of his biggest strengths too. That's like why I think a lot of people say like, hey, this character is not that bad. Like he seems bad, like on surface level he has all of the makings. A slow, big character with a not so great recovery, right? Slowish frame data. But then you look at like more numbers and you realize, you know, this character still has like moves that are plus. And like he has like really punishing strong moves, and he has some really consistent combo tools and some really nasty set launch angles on like F tilt and jab, and or not jab, what is that? Up tilt, I think. Yeah. He has just some crazy options for sure.
And they're fast too. Like they're fast comparatively for the size of what they are. Like forward tilt is just insane. Reptar takes like a kind of a step back and then leans forward. And I've gotten outspaced by that move before. It's a little frustrating, but definitely a very vital tool to Reptar.
Absolutely.
Looks like we'll be getting into game 2 here. Are we gonna see a switch up? I don't know.
It's a good question. Let me zoom in here, because I've been kind of flying all around making sure shit's working right. You ever know like how with so many people you want to make sure their first experience is like pretty good, you know? It's just always like, and there's so many new faces too. I'm like losing myself in this. Okay, so yeah, they're saying they're teaching bands. Shout out to Happy. It's nice like too, even if you get like kind of like beat up in your first event or like your first match, like especially if you're new, right? Somebody who's like on the flip side is like at least willing to help you through like, yeah, this is your first tournament. Like here's how the stage bands work. Here's how like all of this stuff works. So like for instance, like people not even know like how stage striking works. So, but it looks like even despite that, Fat Cat is aware of what he's good on, picking Miracle City Volcano as Azula for their game number 2, which
makes sense to me.
Very smart decision, yeah. But,
and Patrick's here.
Okay,
let's go.
That also makes sense. Loki, that's a good stage for him, as we know from the famous backshot clip. Maybe he's looking for some clips. I like it. I always take some Patrick.
A little more carefully here.
Yeah, hanging on this platform. I like this. Trying to shield, but maybe that's another thing is like you have to be aware of like that unblock. It's not safe to block. You also can't miss those techs, so we'll see. Can you recover here?
Oh, miss input with the side special there. Maybe miss input. Very unfortunate though. You're gonna have to make up this lead very fast if you want to stay in this game.
Oh, the stomps are coming in. Oh.
Ooh.
Going for some swag there, but still keeping it going here at 129. Trying to up special. Up strong. Not doing as much knockback as I would have expected there. But maybe Patrick's just that big. Alright, we're getting something going here.
Yeah, it's trying to play it like a weird kind of mid-range angle, trying to get those dash techs in, but not able to find too much. Hack Mill off stage.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let's go. Oh. I was popping off. Let's go, Matt Cat. Or Fat Cat.
But these nares.
This is scary.
There's just no room to play when you're getting hit like this.
Oh no. And Happy too, very aware of like, alright, well, he's gonna recover there. And we're not seeing too much too. Like one thing Patrick can do for that like recovery stall is he can do that strong up air, right? That spinny move. And that kind of stalls where you're gonna be moving to, just enough to where, yeah, now you can't make it back. But there, up air is coming in clutch, no slime. First stock taken from Happy Milla.
That cat's still just playing at that mid-range, trying to find something and just getting stomped in the face.
Pushed back down, dude, and that's unfortunate. That's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if that was just a stage thing or if it was like a really good timing thing. But
it's Patrick.
Yeah, it might just be a Patrick thing. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh.
Mel's gonna be moving on though to the next round.
We got a battle of the what would I even call this? The ideals or something? I don't even know what to call this.
What are the ideals?
So we're gonna be watching. We're gonna be watching Toast and Zune. So it's like the Lucy's versus the Beavers. And it's always something. And even Toast is saying something. He's like, "Oh no, this is being streamed." It was just too good to get, you know. We never get to see. I know Zune, you were saying this somewhere. They may pick April, and it's looking like that might be what they locked in.
I doubt that Zune will here in winners. That just seems like kind of like a, you know, a weird pick you just kind of throw out in losers just to, you know, have a little fun. But up here in winners, I think that Zune is going to be trying as hard as possible to get to the next round.
Yeah, but yeah, Cat Cat, don't worry. You had some good like intuition, I think, on like stage choice for sure. But as definitely stick with the Azula. I think like especially just to keep you up to date on like the current matchups. Reptar versus Azula is definitely pretty good. But it's definitely one of those things where you want to be able to use like those up air juggles, use those moves as much as you can to just kind of keep her up in the air. But yeah, don't worry about it. You'll learn.
Right, yeah, and especially if you're coming back after like a big hiatus, it can be difficult to like find your footing again because there's just so much stuff to learn with this game. Like, I do not blame you whatsoever because it's, you know, you got slime, you got just like all the kind of weird quirks like shield dropping and the teetering system, all that kind of unique stuff.
And that's a self plug, but I am getting to the end of creating a beginner guide video. It's looking like it's gonna be like a 30-something, maybe just under 30-minute video. So if there is something that like, and there's a lot of things that I think even most of the general community doesn't fully know yet. Like, I was like looking it up, and there isn't like a real like SDI like guide, for instance. Like there was mine, but like even mine I was looking, and apparently that wasn't even like fully up to date. So we're gonna fix that, don't worry. But getting into this one, the loud is on the screen.
The only loud in this game.
Dude.
Lucy showed up alone, but will she have the firepower to make the loud name known in this game?
That's a good question, man.
Especially against these angry beavers. Getting comboed here right off the start. Lucy is going to carry you into the corner, and that ghost bite's gonna kill.
That was nuts. Light character too.
Very clean.
Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, both these characters are fairly light, especially Lucy in Ghost Mode having little modifier. She might just die here.
Oh my god.
Narrowly avoiding that sub air.
Is Ghost Mode like so floaty that like lower percent she kind of like can float out of that like sub air combo, or is that just like a misinput or something?
I think DI dependent maybe.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, getting jump scared. But that up air is just so lethal, especially since it's so fast on those beavers. Getting a good ledge guard there with that Elder.
Well,
I'm gonna try to find an opening here. Try and even up these stocks, but you're getting carried into the corner. You're losing your stock.
Yeah, good stuff so far from Zune. Ooh, there. Dash that cancel into the upstrung. But now Dacus.
Narrowly missing. If that had hit, that probably would have killed.
You think so?
That move is insanely strong.
Oh man.
And the DI mix-up on it is just insane. Because kind of one of the gimmicks with the beavers is that most of their moves are like flipped from each other. DI wise. But yeah. Zune getting a combo started here, lifting Toaster off the ground.
Oh man.
Going up. Not gonna kill. Toaster's looking for a confirm here on Lucy, but she's just too floaty, falling out of all these confirms. Even stuff like that, that's usually a traditional beaver combo, is not going to work here.
Cool.
I guess you're just going to have to keep gnawing away at Lucy's stock till you take it. Getting killed with that back throw at that deceptive little angle. Zune's looking very comfortable here with a 2-stock lead. Trying to get some extra credit here. Carrying Toaster off the side. Not going to kill yet. Getting hit with these big mallets. But these combos are just getting started from Zune, just extending this lead.
This is so stressful, dude.
Soon. This might be curtains.
What do you do if you're Toast right here? You just gotta lock in, I guess, but I don't even think this gonna happen. Ugh.
Calling out the beaver swap. Oh! Gonna make it back from that risky stall and fall.
Miracle. Oh.
Getting hit by a singular log, hogging the edge, but Lucy comes back anyways.
She's making it around town, dude. Oh no, it's
curtains. Yep, the beaver swap's getting called out.
That's gonna be game one.
Very commanding game one.
That was crazy. Very strong from Zune there.
That first stock from Zune really set the tone of the entire match.
Absolutely.
I mean, taking a stock right off the bat just like that gets in your head. That starts to get a little like in your mentality because you're just like, wow, that really just happened.
And then look at this. Look at their head-to-head. So these two, trends have been saying right now that Toaster should be beating Zune, right? But in terms of their head-to-heads, It's been 3-2 Toaster's favor, 2-1 Toaster's favor, and then 3 wins on Zune's way. So it's like in terms of the last 5, Zune is winning this, but I don't know. This could be a reversal or something. We might not see the whole picture yet.
Well, I think Norbert was kind of the play for a little bit there to try and play better spacing against Lucy's very commanding aerials.
Right.
But Zune's is playing a lot smarter around them. And when that's kind of like your win condition is to zone Lucy out, and you can't do that, then you're going to pay dearly for it. Because look at how careful Zune is to not get hit by that golf club.
Yeah, that really is like the win con move. That's like that move you gotta avoid.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I mean, both these characters kind of do the same thing where they just carry you off the side like that and put you in these dangerous situations. That snare's gonna kill from center stage. Once again, Zune taking a very quick stock and sitting pretty on that extra stock. You can start here with a ghost ball. Not finding a super long string out of that, but putting Toaster on the ledge. Toaster's gonna fire right back and get back on stage to start and make some ground back, but Zune is out of it. Toaster will kill with that, evening things up, playing much more carefully, much smarter this time around. But Lucy's strings are getting started. Good DI falling out of that combo. Getting back on stage, maybe finding something else to even things up here. No slime. Cannot cancel it after you're in free fall like that. That unfortunate stock loss is everything in this. Zune's getting things started here with a big string. The Toaster is out, looking for some kind of string here to try and get Zune off the stage, but
Yeah,
things are looking very tough.
Yeah. I mean, it's still stock apart, no burst. So it just takes like the right hit, like up strong, sup air, something like that. Then maybe down throw sup air. But we're just seeing here, Fair is gonna be opt for the way. Look at this, almost dying there, but just barely escaping.
Yeah, I wonder why he didn't bite right there. I feel like bite would have killed right then and there.
The spawn in. What's up, Lucy?
Hello.
Toaster's kind of running back and forth here on neutral, trying to bait out an option, but Lucy's stuff is just too fast. It's very hard to punish. Gonna need to be using burst here. No beaver swap. I think Zune was kind of anticipating a beaver swap there. Calling out the roll with the upstrong.
Yeah, just getting nothing out of the dash attack right there. That's unfortunate. You know, I really don't know how good that dash attack from Beavers is. Like, I don't really see it do much of anything, but I might not know.
Toaster needs to take a very cheesy stock here to try to keep things even. Kazune's gonna run away with this lead if you don't stop him.
Yeah, those fairs are just not getting that sub strong setup he wants. He just Lucy keeps going way too far out. Can't get any good follow up from fairs.
Might be the difference here is ghost mode just allowing you to become so floaty you just get out of anything. That last minute swap.
Oh wow, that just worked. That's crazy. I thought Fair was gonna kill outright.
I thought that was just gonna whiff. Things are looking much more doable here now. One good setup from either of them is the end of this match.
Yeah, Vampire. Ooh, is that it?
Nope.
Next hit though for sure.
Swapping to go up top and do a little bit of a mix up there with the snare.
I'm wondering if Daggett at low percent might be better than Norb, just because Daggett has an easier time getting these combos out. Think it too soon? Wow, that was insane. Maybe I should stop talking.
Well played by Toaster.
Yeah, I mean, that right there kind of just proved me wrong. Wow, that setup off the tech with the platforms, he didn't get that tech right. He was just able to combo right then and there and get the kill with 3 sub-strongs. You know Norbert. We know how he goes.
Well, that's why Norbert was the important character to play in this matchup, because you have to be able to zone out all of Lucy's aerials and, with some kind of range. Daggett doesn't really have that range, even though he may have better strings at low percent. you really need to be able to outspace Lucy so that she doesn't actually get her win condition. And we really saw that from Toaster, playing in and out, running in and out, trying to bait out these options, trying to get things started. Because as we saw right there, once you get something started at the right percent, it can just be the game.
Yeah, that was... I guess I really didn't... I didn't think about Fair being really good versus Lucy's aerials, but I guess her Fair is probably a lot shorter than a Golf Club.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was... Yeah, that makes sense to me.
You can play things a little bit safer, because like Daggett requires you to go in a lot more, so you can kind of sit back a little bit more with Norbert, kind of control more of the pace of the game, and just make sure that nothing goes the wrong way. But we'll see what happens here in Game 3.
Yeah, that Erkin pick was really good. Just getting that kill right off from the plat right then and there was really good. So it makes it interesting that we went to Stardot, honestly.
Here's the instant swap to Norbert. Trying to get started there with 2 forward airs, but Lucy's just falling out.
Yep.
Kind of fighting over scraps here.
Yeah, that up tilt not even getting much it's so weird to me, knowing how well he combos other characters.
It is very strange. Lucy's a weird character to combo, though, especially in ghost form. Things are getting scary there at the top of the screen. Daggett is out of play, but you know what? Maybe that's okay.
Yeah, maybe for this matchup it's okay.
We're gonna be sticking to Daggett or to Norbert for now. Maybe swapping to Daggett for a recovery. Nope.
That's gonna do it.
Mm-hmm.
That move is so strong.
That move is crazy, especially since that like Lucy has a huge disjoint with it and it's extremely fast.
Yeah, can you not hit her if she swings with that move? I'm trying to.
I don't think you can hit her. It's very hard to hit her during it. Slay's getting started here with the hair. Are we gonna get to see another? Nope.
Ooh. I'm just really wondering why we went here after Toastray won on a very similar map in Erkin. It feels kind of odd to me. Maybe they. He won because Toastray won because of the stage pick too, like from the Erkin play and everything. Like I feel like we probably shouldn't have gone here. If I'm thinking like Zune, but I don't know. But yeah, like
the thing, I don't know. That's The platforms are a little bit lower here, so maybe Zune was hoping the up tilt would be able to poke more. I'm not sure. But Zune's paying for the stage pick right now, unless Zune just even things up. Falling out with that up tilt, killing the other up air, killing the up tilt. But Zune's getting things started here with a ladder combo, but falling out.
Zune's not been getting these finishers. He's like, I feel like Zune would normally kill from these stocks and just not getting those. Really unfortunate because it just gets Norbert back in the game. Zune and Lucy can't get those really. It's because of double. I was gonna say I don't feel like Lucy struggles to kill after like a certain percent, but right then and there, just got that up tilt F strong, got the kill. Really good.
Was looking for a ton of those teleports there. Wasn't finding very much until eventually hit that one move that just defined that stock. But here goes Toaster with the big fist on the way, looking for some hair.
Oh, right here.
There you go. Yep, that's gonna kill. Yep, playing very patient, sitting back down, but getting combo out of it. You might be dead here.
Oh, bye. Ooh, not yet.
Oh.
We don't like to see that at all. We don't. Like
Swap
to see
being used, very unfortunate.
The swap SD.
Looks like Zune's going to be moving on. Congratulations.
Dang. That's like the worst way for a set to end. Jesus.
That is the worst way for it to end.
We've got one to cheer you guys up, I think. Don't worry. We've got
I hope so.
Big Timmy.
Oh, I love Big Timmy. Big Timmy with the Rocksteady.
Shout out Big Timmy.
Yeah, Big
Timmy versus Jimmy.
Yeah, it's Jimmy and Timmy, dude.
This is the power hour.
Yo, Timmy's really grown a horn since then.
He just wished he was Rocksteady, you know?
He just wanted. Oh, you're right. He just wanted to be Rocksteady.
You just like think about it. Any character could be Timmy, if you just wish hard enough.
He needs to wish to be in the gang.
Maybe someday. With that Dice of Destiny game seemingly having Timmy Turner, I'd say stocks go up for Timmy enjoyers.
For real. That's why we need a NASB3. We need to have one with Timmy in it. And then we can stop making games.
I think I agree. I think the best thing that Game Mail Entertainment can do to market and produce a third NASB game is just bring every character back from 2, bring back the engine from 2. Don't even change stuff. Slide mechanics are great. Just leave that be. Put all the characters from 1 in there. People wanted them anyways, so just, you know, do those guys.
I love Lincoln.
And then put in Timmy Turner and then a few little extras, and boom, there you go. New game.
No,
sell it.
Literally
put it on the shelf.
I don't want 50 characters in my game, man. Like, just add a little bit.
How many would that be plus the NASB ones? There's 29 characters in this game plus the 11 that were cut. That'd mean 40? 40. We'd have a 40 something character roster. That's what I'm saying. We might be getting there. But I think reusing NASB 2 stuff is the best way to do it because you would save so much time and money.
Yeah. And we can worry about, and we can make something cool like EX Strongs. Like, those EX Strongs in beta, so cool. Like, I love the Squidward one so much. I wish it was in the game. It was so cool.
They could have done a lot more with that mechanic. But you know what? They have time. They could do it.
For sure. I don't think every strong should be different though. But just a few.
Maybe just grounded ones.
Yeah.
That'll make things really easy. You only have to do what, 3? 3 per character.
I think grounded one's better. In the air, it'd just be too stupid. I feel like it would be really dumb.
You don't want to get comboed right up to the top of the screen, then Norbert does EX hair on you. Like, I wouldn't want that.
Yeah, that sounds awful. Yeah, I think that's actually perfect. I mean, you could tell them. Yeah, just do the grounded ones only. I feel like that'd be fire. And it gives them a reason to use grounded strongs too, because we still don't use them as much as we maybe should. Or like for other characters, that is my fault.
And they're pretty good on some characters, but it's really just situational. I feel like they're only really good though when they have a ton of like shield pushback though. Otherwise, they're just kind of eh. Like Danny's is like a core part of his kit. His grounded strongs are huge meta for him.
Daniel.
And Rocksteady here. Yeah, his grounded neutral strong is key. Absolutely key.
We're gonna see a lot of those. Actually, how do you feel about this matchup as a Jimmy player? Have you ever?
I think that side special is the absolute like condition that Rocksteady needs. Because Jimmy's projectiles, you'll just jump cancel off them with the side special, and it can really just eat them up. So that's like one of the things you need to do against Jimmy to actually get in. Of course, Jimmy has all the tools to keep you out though, and you will get comboed when he does touch you inevitably. So yeah, Barrel's already up, Rocket's already out, like they're already playing the game.
Senpak, not a big side special user. I haven't seen much of it. He's been using it more though. I know that much, but like, still haven't seen a lot of side special.
I have been in Senpak's DMs, like spreading propaganda about that move.
That move is crazy good for sure. But right here, getting these nice. Oh wow, is that a kill?
Into laser? Nope.
That was really good.
Almost a kill. Good DI from Timmy.
That doesn't kill Rocksteady's big body. The next one definitely does.
Ooh. Senpak just looking to poke on these platforms, trying to find some kind of kill here. Don't want to mess around too much with Rocksteady because he definitely hit hard, and Jimmy is pretty light, so he can die to things like this if you're not careful.
Yeah, right there. Senpak was doing a good job keeping it out, but Timmy got that one dare in and just got that big percent. Went from 28 to 78 in a flash.
There's that Rocksteady side special, just closing the gap, making things much more comfortable than a lot of characters, actually.
The wall of Goddard and Missile is just so good. Even Rocksteady can't really do much about it. I thought...
Just trying to go for these stomps on each other, but not finding them.
Ooh. Big hit, big hit. And just like that, it's even. Senpak really took an early lead, but having a hard time taking care of Rocksteady. Does that Rocksteady just get in and get the hits he needs now?
From Timmy.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Gonna get die at 204 though. Well, you got the stock, that doesn't feel good for sure because you should be killing much earlier than 200. But you know what? The work has been done, and Senpak is actually making some good extra credit here.
Yeah, making some big plays. We could have Nair. I feel like Strong here maybe would have done it.
Getting kind of mixed up there when Goddard got swapped to after getting hit, but or Goddard got swapped off of. But that Nair is making a lot of room here for Senpak to recover.
Oh, just a wild EX side B from Timmy. Just trying to find any answer to get in.
The jump cancel is making all the difference here, though, in Timmy not getting punished. Senpak throwing out a lot of tilts here, just looking for anything to start a combo.
Yeah, I mean, great gameplay, guys. Spot dodge, grab, shield, grab. Great gameplay.
Playing some rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, yeah, literally.
That special's right online. Senpak knows. Senpak knows.
God, these Jimmy combos are just so impressive. I don't care how many times I'll see them. That was just so cool. Like, I don't care. I love seeing Goddard.
Timmy's got to put some work in to make these stocks even, but doing some big hits here, but dropping it and getting a combo by Jimmy into the side special, but
it's so close.
Timmy kind of slipped out of that. Senpak playing at a very comfortable range, but getting spiked! Wow. Helpless in the hover car, couldn't do anything about it.
I'm shocked he didn't get a grab out of that Nair. I feel like Rock City always gets that.
Goddard's back in play.
Ooh,
wow, what's happening?
He's dead. Wow. Oh. I don't know what happened there, but that was unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
Yep. Grab.
Spacing out the down tilt with a grab. Timmy's going to come back with a stomp, though. Try and land safely. A big combo here might actually take a stock.
Ooh, so close.
Getting stomped, it's over.
It's definitely over now. Yeah, there's no way.
Yep. Wait, no, actually. Rocksteady's got a pretty impressive recovery.
Oh, wow.
Looking for a rocket jump off the ground, but not able to get it.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, he still hasn't touched the ground. If he hits him offstage again, he's probably done. But Goddard missed right then and there. Up air, up.
That's going to do it. Yep.
Yeah, right then and there. Yeah, so it's just been, how will Jimmy, or like, how will Rock City, like, get in? I don't know. It's really hard. It's so hard.
I think it's very doable, though. Like, this was, there's a few mistakes that were made, but, like, I think Big Timmy really knew what Rock City was supposed to do there.
Yeah, I was seeing a lot of dare. A lot of dare. Keep going.
When you're playing against a seasoned Jimmy, like, you're going to have to, like, deal with, you know, everything that Jimmy's capable of doing. Which, I mean, as Rock City, that's going to be difficult. But that being said, it was handled well.
Yeah, it's just anytime I saw that Goddard missile wall, like I felt like maybe that's why I saw that EX side B, just like, oh, I want to just shred through him and hit Jimmy with it, and then he just completely whiffed. I mean, that's with side B, like you can't really rely on that because it's just so laggy, and then Senpak definitely punished it. It was just, it's hard.
I noticed Senpak was also using like rocket programming duplication on the EX rocket, because it will, when you spawn a rocket with the path, if you use an EX rocket, it'll actually copy that path or attempt to copy that path. And he was using that to set up like a lot of weird like area of denial around him, especially like towards ledge. So I think that just was like an extra layer just on top to just overwhelm Rocksteady's recovery, to try and set up those ledge guards, to try and, you know, force the undesirable condition to maybe get Goddard back in, or just have Rocksteady just waste more time off stage to help Jimmy set up.
Oh, the instant side B funny.
Yep. Timmy in the lead right now, already 50% on Jimmy. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, I feel like one more grab could be. Oh, right, that almost got the kill.
That big double jump was so key there. If Jimmy's double jump didn't go so high, that might have been it. So good safe recovery though with that rocket programming. Getting things started here with the up tilt. Not able to find a confirm out of it yet.
Big bodies.
Yes, he does. Makes sense though. People always pick on him for being small. He's just getting his revenge.
No, I mess with it heavy. Like.
Oh, going for a big stomp down there, but you know what? They're chilling.
Oh wow. There's like no ledge hop. There's there was no way that was a ledge high. I'm thinking.
They both just kind of landed on the stage.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Oh,
Right now,
yeah.
Timmy's on the lead. Not anymore.
I think Senpak's going to be a little bit more diligent to keep Goddard off the stage. Just because when Rocksteady side specials and hits Goddard, that's a free cancel. And that mix-up is just so vital.
Yeah, I feel like I actually just noticed that too. Once you said, I was like, oh wow, Goddard has really been off the stage and not really pressuring in the stage. And you know, this stage is so small. I feel like Goddard would be a lot better out here and stopping Rocksteady from getting in because you know, right now Rocksteady's or Timmy's winning more because he's able to get in more. So maybe we want to see Goddard inside the stage instead of off stage.
Crazy grab coming in there, but not killing yet. Senpak using the Goddard lasers to make the recovery just a little more safe, avoiding that forward air, but you're going to get hit by that pile driver. Still living. The neutron style into another. Not even killing.
That can explode? I didn't even know that. Hello?
Yes.
It's so cool.
Getting confirmed out of the rocket there into the forward air. Okay, evening things up.
Yep, still deciding to have Goddard. Oh, here we go. Goddard is now a part of the stage.
Sitting closer to the ground though.
See,
Getting these falling Goddard resets here. Just calling out the spot dodge with the down strong.
I hate spot dodge. I wish it wasn't in this game.
I don't know. It leads to interactions like that. I mean, Senpak was realizing what was going on and then called it out with the down strong. If you ask me, I think that's really good gameplay.
That is good gameplay.
Goddard's out of the equation now. What will Jimmy do? Using both rocks to do a setup here.
Ooh,
but not
shot
killing.
was
Rocks
kill.
just heavy.
Yeah, that's so good.
Ooh, weird DI mix up off the Goddard laser.
Oh, just barely with. Oh wow,
Yeah,
is that gonna kill?
poke at a foot.
Yeah. That sock seems a lot easier for Senpai just because Goddard was more present here. Look, he's right there as well. I wonder what he's gonna do. Ooh, fall down.
Using the rocket there to cover the jump cancel off the Goddard. Making things so hard for Big Timmy here. But I think a comeback is super doable, especially if you're pulling off things like this.
Yeah, big hits. Probably got like 30-40% just out of those 3 hits. Is that gonna kill? Not yet.
Not yet, only a few percent away. Oh, running away from the
Ooh.
Goddard laser and calling out with the forward air. Really well played.
Oh wow, something for the back air there. I thought I was gonna see a down air.
That's
Gonna
gonna
kill?
kill. Had to use burst to live. Big Timmy's going way off stage. Yes,
wow!
for it.
What? That was crazy!
Big Timmy's still in this.
Wow, Senpak with the crazy Goddard play, spiking Timmy. Wow, that was so good.
This is a very, very dangerous situation. If Big Timmy wants to win this, he needs to hit hard and fast.
Yep. He has Goddard back. I was just gonna say, when
Walking Goddard's going to explode when you touch him. Very smart play by Senpak to kind of throw off those side specials.
they're just really trying to keep him honest with those side specialists. I've been liking them, even if they're not hitting. Yep, Senpak is setting up shop. What will Timmy do?
Timmy's a little more scared this time, getting around the Goddard, but now playing in between. It's kind of a scary spot to be in.
Oh, the rocket callouts have been great. Oh, that. Oh.
Good tech. Dash attack late hit.
Oh, what? How do you not have fuel there?
He didn't cancel it early enough. Very unfortunate for Big Timmy, but Senpak will be moving on.
I put 1,000 on Big Timmy. I lost all my cash. What the heck? I really thought, man, what the hell?
Big Timmy low-key had that game. Very close.
That game it was really good. Especially after the first game, I felt like Senpak kind of figured out what to do.
Carrie, who we got up next?
We have. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if. Looks like we'll have Locust and whoever won Nintus and MIDI. MIDI. It'll be Locust and MIDI for our next game.
Locust versus Mini. That's a really good one.
I don't see any of the character picks on Start GG. Who's Locust going tonight?
Good question, man. Good question.
Wait,
It's either Reptar or Beavers.
Could you imagine if it's Reptar, dude?
I don't know.
I don't know if
if we see the Reptar, that's a quick 2-0 for MIDI.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Yes.
I don't know.
Also,
Maybe some new Reptar technology.
Huge upset. Benjamin defeating Sir Sunky 2-0, landing him in a winner's semifinal.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
Alpha
for me,
Stone
that's
DQ.
a
Alpha Sun did have to
Ben's a
unfortunately
goat.
DQ. I guess a friend of his was not doing well, so he's going to make sure they're okay.
Good on him.
Yeah, hopefully everything's okay. But yeah, it led to Benjamin stepping up as the Azula for tonight. So no matter what, there will be Azula in winner's semifinal.
there will be an Azula.
1984.
But Ben's a really good player. I'm actually like that's upset, but like, you know, Ben winning that, you know, we can see that. Right now. Also, Bean, I didn't think we were gonna leak who Big Timmy is.
I wasn't informed of that. It was on Fig Stream like last week.
Did they say who it was? I thought we
Yeah,
did.
it was. If you put a tag on it on the stream,
Oh, okay, that's funny.
I didn't know.
that's the only reason like I knew.
I thought it was just a guy.
Sure, I told you before this started.
Well,
Me
yeah,
neither.
before that, I didn't know. It was funny. Yeah, Locust and me are both here. They've arrived, and I'll leak something else because I feel like that's just been like the trend today. I feel like, but because you were talking about CE and then we're talking about what's his name, and then yeah, Battle Blimp 2.
Battle Blimp 2.
Battle Blimp 2.
A sequel?
Battle Blimp the sequel. A qualifier. Or pressure point. So details on that if you'd like to win that event and be one of the NASB representatives. Date incoming, prize pool incoming, information incoming.
What?
What is this?
Who's that?
Who is this guy?
Why is there a turtle on my screen?
This character is a NASB?
Real. What the hell?
Mini does this. But we'll see what he's cooking up here. But Locust is just getting started immediately with the 67, 71, 76% combo. It just keeps going.
I know Mitty is a well-practiced player, but I've never seen a Dom
my
solo.
No way! That was
What?
a crazy reversal. Very smart play by Midi. I did not expect that.
Maybe talking too soon. Maybe this turtle is gonna go crazy.
Maybe so. Locust is looking to close out this next stock. Forcing Midi to land on stage there with that up special, just with that extra lag.
Yeah.
Most dangerous place that he can really be in, to be honest. But with smoke ball up, you can get a little bit more adventurous with your ledge guards. But I don't know. Midi's doing a really great job right now of keeping Locust out. That first interaction really looked scary, but now I don't know.
Well, he's back at 0, so we're gonna see. But yeah, this pick has not been as bad as I thought it'd be. He really is making it work. But we'll see after this combo.
I mean, here's like the traditional beaver combo that you just kind of have to eat if you're playing against the beavers. It's just kind of like a, you know, you take that combo in and then you're like, all right, now we're playing the actual game. Like that's just the prerequisite to starting a match.
Yeah, but wow, is this match like good for Donatello? I wouldn't have thought it.
This is crazy. I mean, this is maybe just something that Locust wasn't ready for. Because I think, and I'm not certain on this, but I think Donatello's a little bit more floaty. So maybe that messes up Locust's muscle memory. I don't know.
It has been to go.
He's going crazy here. Like, this is just some excellent Donatello play. Locust trying to recover here, but it's so dangerous. Into the spud. Not gonna kill.
Yeah, maybe has some of the best projectile play.
No. Waiting for the teleport and calling it out. Excellent play. Locust needs to get a combo started here really fast to keep this game competitive, because yeah, Donnie's gonna get out.
But that floatiness really like impact. He's so big though. I'm actually so surprised.
He's using this up special to just kind of leave the combos and escape death, but I don't know here.
Oh, there we go. There's a finish there.
There goes the beaver off the top of the screen, carrying that turtle. What kind of nature documentary is this?
It's on an Animal Channel, that's for sure.
Another? Okay.
Yeah, Locust kind of figured out what to do.
Oof. Yeah, Locust locked that back in hard. Shout out to Rico with the raid of 20.
Ooh, big raid. Thank you, Rico.
Big raid.
It's been really cool.
How you doing, Rico?
MVS players play the game.
That was an insane back and forth though on this match. The beginning part where we saw the beaver come out and then the reversal just absolutely shutting down Locust. Meaty looking like he was getting away with the game, and then coming back with the beavers shutting down the two stocks so fast. And now there's a Bob on the screen. What are we doing?
Yeah,
Meaty's bringing out some unconventional picks here.
He's been playing SpongeBob though recently, so I expect this more than Donatello.
Man, you could really say that Meaty plays like any character at this point. I just believe you.
That's true, but Donnie is new. Let's see here.
Locust though adapting fast, looking
Really
for a
fast.
stock here, getting that weird down hit. Not gonna kill yet though. SpongeBob weirdly heavy.
Yeah,
Don't know why.
I missed it in that V1 where he wasn't that heavy.
I mean, he was like
Understand
he's just in the middle. I don't know. SB1's weight scaling was weird, but getting caught out with the bowling ball after not being able to snap ledge. Locust is gonna try and hold on to this lead, but Meaty's just kind of a little bit of a funny little SpongeBob technique here, looking for a down strong.
Just watching what Lucas is gonna do and punishing it. Which I feel like is the right thing to do against Beavers for the most part. But right here, eating the classic.
There's a re-grab.
78% that Beavers will get on you if they get one hit on you.
Trying to cover that escape with the Happy New Year. I'm able to find it. Dangerous spot if you're here, if you're midi. Because you got to close out this beaver now. But
And-
no, losing another star.
Just
Lucas
doing-
is playing very, very well.
Yeah, Lucas has been getting those early game combos so well. Like he might just get the kill here.
Maybe so. Staying mostly on Daggett though.
Oh wow, look at that
Getting hit
read.
hard with the mallet.
Yeah, that mallet read was incredible.
Oof. Locust opting to burst, keeping this extreme lead.
Yo, that sub air does not kill. Oh my god.
Yeah, Norbert's definitely the beaver that has a little bit more kill power here, especially on the throws. But even then, why is SpongeBob
I thought
so heavy?
honestly. I thought he was living that.
What is Meaty looking for here on the ledge? These platform
yeah,
combos into the
down
nares,
throw.
things are going a little crazy. Off the top of the screen with the sup air. Not gonna kill.
No, it's just not enough. wow,
the Beaver's getting that first. Those up tilts. You're just eating that.
No, he just SD. Wow.
Oh, that's tough.
That did suck though. Getting that fair spike and then somehow Daggett being able to up tilt before you can even get the punish. That's ridiculous. That happens a lot to me in this game too with other spikes. I hate when that happens. So I can understand SD honestly.
An unfortunate frame data scenario for Meaty, but Locust will be moving on. Very well played. The adaptations were just really good. Locust was just doing pretty much just the right stuff at the right time, especially against the Donnie game 1 where things just kind of got flipped on their head for a little bit there and got a little scary.
Yeah, it's true. I'm just thinking about these picks, SpongeBob, Donatello. I mean, I just don't know if they're like. I feel like you just gotta focus on one character. I don't know. I know Zuko probably does awful too. I wouldn't know what to do, but I don't know if other characters is the answer. He's locking in with one.
It's worth trying, right? Because if you keep bashing your head against the wall, expecting things to be different, like, you know, that's where you're gonna, you know, start to go insane. But if you start trying new things, start experimenting, you might discover, like, hey, this is actually much more doable for me on this character. So I encourage that. That's a really good thing we're seeing. We're seeing more matchups being played. You know, we're getting more of that variety in just the game plans that we see. So I encourage it. You know, it gets to a point sometimes where you're like, hey, I'm trying as much as I can do with this character. Time to try something else.
Yeah, there's something special about this game. How like almost like being a solo main is like rare. It's weird. Like you only play one character. You don't play like you don't got a few in your pocket. Like this, it is really cool that we are able to see more characters on the screen. Try to get more matchup checks. That makes for a more interesting game, more interesting things to watch. So yeah, it is really cool. It is like at this like top level, you know, Midi and Locust. I'm like here. I wouldn't mind seeing just one character, but you know, yeah. But the fact that we can see multiple. And seeing how like they all interact, it's still extremely cool, honestly. And it's not something you can see in a lot of the games.
Well, hold on. Locust is playing 2 characters. There's 2 beavers.
Oh.
So
no,
there's just 2 characters there.
You
just swap between them.
He doesn't swap between them.
We saw Norbert in that other game.
Yeah, he got that up throw in that didn't kill SpongeBob at 150 for some unknown reason. SpongeBob's too heavy.
But still, Norbert showed up. He participated.
He did. You know, he gets a grade in the group project. It's okay.
He threw some potatoes around. He failed to kill with an up throw, but you know, Norbert was there.
Yeah, we've all been Norberts. We've all been Norberts at time. Losers is looking pretty cool too right now. Happy Meal up 1-0 versus Zune. You know, Lucy Reptar, that's pretty interesting. Happy Meal is going pretty hard down there.
You love to see it. Reptar, like we were talking about earlier, but like Reptar kind of struggling in like that kind of matchup. Because I was speculating like what was Locust gonna pick, Reptar or Beavers versus Zune. And I forget who said it, but somebody was saying, oh, definitely Beavers. There's no way the Reptar could do it. But I think that Reptar might not be horrible because you have Lucy, who's kind of hard to combo, and Reptar doesn't really need to explicitly combo. But Reptar's strengths, especially with like the hard landing resets, that kind of stuff can work a lot better on a floaty character versus a character that, you know, you have to kind of combo them up into the air. Hitting them back down is much, much easier.
That's true.
So I think that's kind of the philosophy. Yeah, Connor's right. Reptar just nukes Lucy.
Yeah, I remember last time Zune had beat Locust, and he didn't like the Beavers pick. So he was talking about Reptar, and I think Reptar also lost like game 2 or something. So I guess like I can see it. It's just like I feel like if you're the Lucy player, like you have a better neutral than Reptar, and your advantage state stays around the same. Like it feels so really hard to not see how that matchup doesn't swing in Lucy's favor to a hard degree. But I do like if Reptar gets in, he'll kill you, and that's like he does that with every character, like every character in the game basically. If he gets in, he'll kill you. But like, it's just the problem of getting in. And I think Lucy's neutral is just really good if you're locked in.
It's true. It's true. I think the most challenging part of that matchup is probably just neutral. Because Reptar, and recovery, I guess, Reptar's recovery isn't fantastic, especially if you can get, a ghost ball dropped on your head or Edwin.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, Connor just saying you gotta be careful with your stage picks and bans. Yeah, keep her away from those big stages. He has better odds. That does make sense. Makes sense to me.
That makes sense to me.
I love saying that.
But it's not my wallet.
We need Man Ray in the SV3. That'd be fire.
That'd be a fun boss.
Yep. Talking about the Reptar Lucy matchup, Happy Miller did win 2-0 down there.
Dang.
Now they advanced to losers round 5, so one more set until top 8.
I thought that was top 8. Is it not? That is top 8.
Oh, they're in top 8 right now? Or he's in top 8 right now?
Happy Mo's in top 8, I think. Yeah. That's top 8 in losers.
Oh, that is
5.
top 8. No, congratulations. Reptar's on the graphic.
Dude,
Reptar made it.
Happy keeps doing it too. I just had to comment on that because, like, I think this is now like 6, not straight, but there was like a weird glint like 2 weeks ago where Happy didn't top 8, but beyond that one glint, it's been like 5 times now or something like that crazy where Reptar is consistently in top 8. So really cool to see.
Yeah, it is cool. That's really
You know what else is cool to see? Senpak and Benjuin. They're on the screen right now. Let's go.
Yep. Let's do with Jimmy.
Definitely a volatile matchup.
Oh, yeah?
Both characters are fairly light. Both characters kind of just explode. And both of them have some deceptively good tools to just zone each other out. It's kind of weird, but like if you view it through that lens, they're kind of similar. Senpak looking for a slime dash confirmed there, but not enough slime.
Senpak holding it down a lot more. He didn't get hit until just now, but get a quick 53 on him.
Forced to drop ledge there because of that rocket. Something very smart that Senpak does. Because you can really just hold the ledge versus Jimmy. He can't air dodge out or jump out of that up special. So using that rocket to actually force the opponent to release the ledge so you can grab it, very smart.
That's cool, I didn't know that. Oh, that's gonna kill for sure. That's Azula.
Yep. Senpak chilling at 98. Not the best percent to be at if you're Jimmy, but Jimmy's a smart kid. He might get some extra credit here.
He is, yeah. And honestly, I think 93 versus Azula. Like, what can Azula? What can?
Wow, 53%. What a robbery!
And crazy robbery. He kind of just did an Azula combo too.
Oh, it is the Benjuin SD. That's very unfortunate. But Benjuin's shaking it off, getting back on.
Yeah,
confirming that out of the jab. Yep.
Avoids the force stock. You know, still Azula can get her hit.
Yeah, if you can pick this back up, it's not impossible.
Yeah, just got a quick 78 just right then and there. And... oh wow, went for it all with the lightning.
The Goddard body block is set up to get rid of those fireballs. That's going to make things a little bit more tough for Benjuin. Oh.
Ooh.
Wait. It's not over yet.
It is not. That's going to kill, right? For sure. Yep.
Dang.
Yeah, this is still somewhat doable.
Using EX special to grab that ledge fast.
Does that down tilt hit under ledge too, like SpongeBob's?
Kind of. I don't think it's as easy as SpongeBob's. I think like in some certain matchups, or if the character's hurt box kind of goes up, it can be done.
Yeah, I mean nothing will ever be good at SpongeBob's, but I'll just want.
Oh, Senpak SD. This is a very scary spot to be in. Benjuin can make this back, especially with Azula's explosive combo game. The Goddard shield is set up, but Senpak went outside the kingdom, outside the castle walls, getting punished for it.
Can't be doing that. It's giving Azula too much an easy way to hit him.
Oh, barely avoiding Goddard's spike. Sitting in shield there, being very careful.
Just barely didn't get the ult off in there. I feel like that could have been the kill right there.
Missing the Goddard laser, that's gonna be vital. Okay,
Jumped
pick it back
into
up.
He just jumped into it. So that game was really weird. From 4 stocks down, or basically 4 stocks down, Benjamin brought it back to almost last hit for the most part. That was good work.
Especially after an SD like that, you know, the amount of impressive mental that it takes to just get back on the horse and just keep going.
We appreciate and never give up.
I wonder where we're gonna be going next for the stage. I guess it's gonna be Senpak's pick, so Senpak would probably want, I don't know, maybe Urkin? It's kind of similar to this stage, but I feel like Urkin is a very Jimmy stage. Unless Senpak really just wants to sit back, then maybe Miracle City. But I don't know.
Well, it's gonna be what Benjamin picks, right? And he lost?
Yeah. Never mind. I thought Senpak lost. See, seeing Jimmy sit there after the rocket explodes, my brain said, I think Jimmy lost. His rocket exploded. But yeah, it'll be Benjamin's pick.
Yeah, honestly, like I'm kind of surprised. Like Jimmy's like getting these stages, he can just hide under plats. I feel like we want. I guess like every stage has that for the most part. So maybe does Jimmy just ban food? Like does Jimmy not like food that much because he can't bunker down?
Hey.
Well, here he can bunker here perfectly fine. We are in Urkin. The bunker will be here.
Senpak doing a little bit of extra discipline there, using Goddard's chomp to kill the fireball instead of just letting Goddard get hit by it. Letting Goddard live a little bit longer. But Goddard's out of the equation. Senpak is going in, but getting punished for it.
I was gonna say neither of them have gotten their big hit, but here goes Azula. Quick 50.
Senpak getting in there with an air, but opting to jump back. Still able to find kind of a follow-up, but they're back in neutral.
Ooh, great dash attack to call out that Goddard right then and there. Now, how's Jimmy gonna get off?
Benjamin opted to hit Goddard, and then while Goddard was being controlled, grabbed ledge. Very smart play, kind of putting the squeeze on Jimmy's recovery.
Oh, just too slow.
That's what you don't want. Yep.
You're right. Jimmy has a hard time getting off ledge, especially versus Azula. So fast. Can really deal with whatever option Jimmy wants to go for. Yeah, we're back at ledge again, and we're eating 52%.
Very vital to start throwing out lasers and stuff. Oh, big kick.
And just,
Jimmy's
wow.
Senpak did what he could there. He tried to use Goddard to get a reversal with the spike, but was not able to find it. Already eating 68%.
Oh, Benjamin was looking at game 1. He's here.
Benjamin had this, this fight in him right at the end of that last game, though. This is just the same scenario without the stocks down. Canceling out of the bubble, finding that forward air, able to lock in that stock.
So that sword is Jimmy's forward air and back air?
Yes.
Ah, I see. And that's gonna be wow.
Slime dash forward air right into the blast zone. Gotta be careful you don't die yourself though, especially with that black screen bug.
I just realized Loki's trying to start stage Discord and Twitch chat. That's funny.
Oh,
we're bringing it from the Discord to Twitch.
Jimmy in free fall near the ledge there is definitely very scary, but Senpak was able to get back on stage.
Yep, he's bunkering down a little bit.
That kick is just gonna kill. Benjamin's sitting pretty confidently here, but Senpak reading these rolls. Looking to use Nair to try and recover, maybe get a cheesy kill.
Right there. Didn't get that ledge, or hasn't been able to get that ledge game that he got in the beginning of the game. Senpack able to just roll in and come back to neutral.
Yep. Sup air? Yep, that will do it. Goddard's
And
back online.
And just like that, we're back to even stocks, just like the first game.
That wasn't gonna kill, and Senpack had the discipline to not use the burst. Very smart. Ooh, slime dashing out. Oh!
Benjamin's maybe getting a little too excited down there. Trying to
Man,
end
that
this
worked a
game
few times
here.
before. Jab down strong, not working. The perfect parry.
Oh wow. Still has lost burst. Burst is not online anymore. Just needs another hit maybe just to get it back.
Yep, it's back online.
Back,
Using
he's
it
trying to
to
go for a
cancel
kill.
into the snare.
It's not enough.
One interaction here will do it.
Oh, there's no resources. That's it. Wow.
Yep.
Senpack is extremely smart right there to hit him off of that side B, knowing he had no more resources if he does that.
It's a swift 2-0 from Senpack. Moving on.
Yeah, what an incredible comeback, by the way, from Senpack. Just so much discipline to not like get scared either, just like how Benjamin did in game 1.
Mm-hmm. Both players were playing insane. They were doing things, making up like these just droughts, making these droughts look insignificant, you know, and getting down to last stock both times into nail biter situations.
Yeah, look at this instant replay. Just I'm assuming this is gonna be the quick death here. Yeah, just when Senpack got this, he was just locked in right afterwards.
Yeah, that really
Okay.
set like the tone. Like getting a cheesy stock like that at like a low percent, that really can like set the game back in your favor.
Yeah, and I know Ben didn't get that at all. Like Azula is known for doing that. Maybe it's better than Jimmy does, and it doesn't feel like Benjamin got that once. So
I feel like it was also so essential when Senpack didn't use the burst on that last stock around like 70-ish. Just the discipline to not do that and keep that slime really helped out. If Jimmy didn't have that slime, I think that he probably would have been dead a lot
I don't want
earlier.
to interrupt, but in losers, Murgas is playing versus Sansa, and they're 1-1. So if you guys, if any of you in Discord, if Sansa's in there streaming, you gotta watch that. I don't think she is, but that would be crazy. But we're gonna get into best of 5 territory on stream. So Locust and Senpack, definitely a classic.
Dr. Sanpeezy reporting in.
What is this? Do you guys see this in the lobby?
What?
What is this? It's just like
What am I looking at?
a third person with like brackets.
yeah, what the heck?
What is that? Wait, what's it? Why is this thing all like Senpack?
Oh, that was the homie.
Wait, why can't they go?
He's here to stay, I guess. He's here to stay.
What's wrong with him? He just wants to spectate. Nothing wrong with that.
He's just trying to watch.
Yeah, just let the Bob chill. Oh, Bob wants to play.
Bob wants to play. Uh-oh.
I don't think we're playing, buddy.
How did he even get in here? It's crazy.
That's so interesting.
I wonder who it is. I bet somebody I know. Well, anyways.
That's so
Yeah, get your predictions in chat. Locust and Senpack.
Oh, there goes the bracket Bob.
The Bob has left. Bob has left the building.
What a shame.
We already know where they're starting, right? Like, I don't even have to like. You don't even have to look.
Food?
Yeah.
Food?
Yeah.
Food. Okay.
Yeah. Although, like, it makes sense on Locust's end. He was talking about it in chat, but he does not like allowing stages where Jimmy likes to be able to hide under platforms. He feels he's too strong there. But interestingly, Senpak blocked both Star Dial and Roof. So it's like other stages for sure. It's just like, it's interesting, you know, on like what they're banning, the dual plats and whatnot.
Use this lobby code or something.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yokiro Taco Bell.
Who is this?
And they don't get kicked. That's the crazy part to me. They just stay here. Like, why don't they leave? Okay.
I feel like it has to be like a mod or somebody who has the code, because we're out. Like, where'd it go? So interesting.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be dipping for now. I was glad I was here. Glad Sherry could give me the opportunity, and Black and Mark's gonna be swapping in for me. So you guys are gonna have a great commentator for top 4. Goodbye.
See ya. And here we go.
This is it. Winners finals. Black and Mark's here. He's on the mic.
No,
It's
I'm
me.
not.
Oh wait, I did.
Never mind.
That's my
Black
idea.
Bar.
You're stupid.
Take it away.
Oh man, what is this? Top 4? Is this winners?
Winners just got started.
Okay, for sure. Well, hey guys, hope you guys have been enjoying the gameplay. Amazing kill already from Senpak. Both these guys are playing really well today, dude.
This has been a crazy bracket so far.
Yeah, it's been very fun to watch, partly because of these two. Senpak, again, the combo has been really great with the Jimmy for sure. As well as the Sanushi game, always good as always. While Locust definitely been on tear with the dag, bro. The offense pressure he putting on, it's kind of crazy.
Senpak got a little lucky there with the edge bug, able to not have to get into free fall, but Locust was still in a very commanding position.
Yeah. I'd love to see like more off these down throws that Senpak is getting, because he has the what you call it, the untackable down throw. I think he's kind of messing some opportunities for some more damage there. I think leaving some damage on the table, especially against Locust with the dag, bro. The combos go insane. You can't believe in damage on the table.
Yes, definitely. Especially when Daggett can just do combos like this and just, you know, you're at 60, 70 right away. You got to make sure you're putting up the same numbers or else you're going to fall behind.
It was basically just like low key off of 2 interactions mostly. It was like, it's a danger of this character, man. I think you probably got a kill here, right? Yes, yeah. Charging off the side. A big, even up that deficit right there from Senpak, bro.
Just opting to switch to the other beaver to look for a kill. Up throw not doing it. That's the second time we've seen this bracket where up throw is just not killing for some reason.
Yeah, it's like a weird mental thing Locust has, bro. Sometimes he just like gets really in his head about getting kill high percents when you get there. That's kind of where you see a lot of leads kind of snowball out of his favor. I feel like just like we're seeing right now, Senpak him his combo in a big way. Charge up air, forcing out the burst at 109. Dag comes back out. He might just be dead right here. That charge up air off the top. Senpak, bro.
Wow. That was so well played. But he's not done.
That's great. It's crazy, man, for sure. Big spike off the Goddard team and get back aired off the side.
That's still.
Oh, now Locust getting desperate. You already see him fishing for these kill moves right there. It's next game time, bro.
Senpak's just throwing out everything at this point.
Oh my god, yeah. Locust not playing well right now. He really is desperate for that kill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That was a really cool call from Senpak earlier, by the way. Holy shit.
That was fantastic. I had to sit here. I was just like, I had to just be silent for a second.
I feel you. And like, and those combos are hard as hell to do, man. Jimmy's nice to carry to get those with for sure. But yeah, definitely. This is gonna be a situation where we saw Locust kind of crumble apart because he couldn't get that kill. That's kind of weakness he has sometimes. He gets very frustrated when he can't find the kill and makes him play way worse. I think we saw that right there. He definitely just needs to lock in a bit better in this game. Maybe get these kills a bit earlier, get the flow charts right. He's trying it right there. Misses the spike on that charge there, unfortunately for him, but still early lead.
Definitely. Senpak's having some trouble here at the ledge, getting back up, having to fight these beavers, but once center stage has been regained, Senpak's getting a little more comfortable pulling out Goddard.
Yeah, definitely adds a lot to the stage control aspect for sure. Jimmy's one of the characters I feel like can just make it sort of like actually difficult for actually both these beavers to sort of get in. We kind of see a lot of characters kind of get overrun on them easily, but Jimmy with really good tools to keep them out. But once they're in, bro, it's hard to get them out. But Sandpack, either way, getting the back air, getting them off them.
Sandpack has the download about the side special though. He does know the data that if you hit Daggett before he does up special, it will eat the up special. Daggett will go downwards.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a good thing to know for sure. Like to know about the matchup checking things. Bill Goddard making it hard to edge guard, bro. I love that, by the way. Big spike, always going down through to chase him. Maybe an overcommittal, but still is alive. Misses the punish though. Never mind, forward tilt hits him.
The Supper's going to be killing their game. Still pretty even. But Sandpack's getting things started with the forward air. Not able to find a kill off that, and Locust is going to get back in. These traditional beaver combos are coming out of the parry.
Yeah, getting this combo started here. Reversal though, big down tilt, not quite dead, with a lot of damage on him. Has burst online to save the stock if he wants to. I'd imagine he might. Oh my god, that extension was crazy! But no kill off it quite yet. The back air though. He finished the edge guard. Forward air, force the burst out.
The sweet spot. The retaliating with the
I'm surprised I killed Loki. That's crazy.
I mean, sure thing.
Dude, these like edge guarding full trucks getting interrupted so much by the Goddard. Eventually does get it right there, even the stock count back up. Locust keeping it competitive for sure. No stock set going on too long on Sandpack's side. Getting this combo going. Big damage. Misses the up to an extension though. Gets him off the ledge. Oh, he's going deep.
Good use of the X up special to recover fast. Because with Jimmy's ledge guards, you could be dead if you go too deep.
Yeah, 100%. Up to anti-air. That's even ground. Still getting pressure in this corner though. Sandpack taking it back. Misses the forward air.
Rocket is just such a versatile tool in this matchup. Sandpack is comboing Rocket into Rocket here. Like, this is just insane. It's setting at such great angles to set up for pretty much any area you want.
Yeah, not only that, the angles are also helping him just anti-air him a lot of the time, you know, so you saw right there. No kill off that. No commitment to kill off the side there.
Getting hit with a big bowling ball, forcing the burst.
Oh yeah, definitely wants to keep the lead if possible, but no, the trade right there, not in Sandpack's favor. Sandpack losing the lead rather right here. Oh boy, once again, you see weird angles to come in your face to face with Jimmy, bro. That's where Dag thrives.
Whoa. That was very scary. Out of the outstrong, no.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate right there. So Fourier still trying to get this kill as soon as possible. The Norb coming out, pretty rare from Locust, staying alive. But that snipe on that laser will get that last stock. Sandpack still can take it, but Locust got a big lead right now.
For sure. Sandpack's definitely just looking for one good interaction here, but Locust is just shutting things down with this golf club.
Dude, yeah. It's a bigger like strength than Norb has, right? The mid-range definitely easier to get in. And then Dag is some points right there. The charge upper will kill off the top, excuse me, Locust. Even the set score up 1-1.
Maybe even off the tie because that flowed. I mean, that was clean.
That's a bar. Oh man, yeah, that was pretty crazy back and forth stuff right there, dude. And definitely another big thing was, as we said earlier, definitely a lot more consistent getting kills was Locust in that one, as well as switching to Norb in a good spot right there to help like secure that kill. I think that's like a spot he can really thrive at, where he's stuck at that ledge and like that forward air takes up so much space. It's like, what are you gonna do about it?
Especially to like throw that out on last stock to kind of, you know, Sandpack's kind of getting into the flow of the match at that point, to flip it on its head and say, fight a different character now. That can be such a deciding factor.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely an underrated sort of aspect that just makes these characters like so good, you know.
Looks like they are enjoying this food dream stage here, running it back. Locust getting started here with a 60% plus combo. Can it turn into a kill? Not yet.
I'm a little curious about the stage choice because I know I'm just talking to Loke. Oh my God, the reverse force killing off the other side, Jesus! But we were saying like, I'm a little surprised the stage pick coming out again because I know one thing that like Locust does not like about fighting Jimmy is like when he can camp on these platforms. So I'm surprised Senpak's opting to go back to a stage where like the moving platform where he gets some advantage. I mean, Locust infamously FD like her, right? So I mean, I'm surprised to see his stage getting picked again.
A little bit of rocket reprogramming there, trying to get something started without having to overcommit, but these beaver combos getting started here.
Yeah, Locust definitely snowballing right now. Missed a charge fair, fortunately for Senpak. So let's just see another day on this stock. Charge up air. Let's host off the side, getting extra damage. Forced to switch out. That was so smart, the mashed potato placement, by the way. Ooh,
was that planned? Was it planned? Spike hitbox?
It looked like it.
Very cool.
Definitely. Beam interrupted. No follow up off it, though. Gets reversed for his troubles. Forced to burst, I think that was. Yeah, it was.
Senpak's just getting called out here more often on his aerials and stuff that he's throwing out. But finding a kill here. Let's see if Senpak can try and even things up with this stock that he's got.
Yeah, definitely needs a big sort of opening right here. Up throw could be the side blast zone's right there. Makes sure it's a DI out. Avoids the forward air situation, but then the second down air nearly coming out. Gets stuffed out, unfortunately for Senpak. Up strong out of shield. Get him out of here.
Let's see what Senpak does here to try and make this stock happen. Rocket gliding on the platform, staying alive.
That was neat.
Can actually be some unique tech there to, you know, kind of keep a rocket.
Far off the side now.
Ooh. Falling out of that random jab. That could be one of the Beaver's most lethal mix-ups.
Definitely.
It's still going the spike hitbox twice.
Extending the pressure off, that's so interesting to see from Locust, blocking that very unsafe up strong out of shield. A much bigger lead for Locust in this game.
So Mech's gonna have to shut down some of these recoveries a lot faster if he wants to stay in this game.
Follow up, charge nearly nice. Side. You need to get those faster though, bro. You're getting outpaced right now.
Yeah, and especially since you just threw away Goddard for that, you're missing out on an essential tool for this next stock.
Yeah. I feel like there's so many times where Senpak's getting stuck at this ledge, bro, and something's getting over from. Gets a throw off the side, though. Could be huge. Slide dash forward. Forces the burst out, though. Still could be fine for him, but the mashed potatoes interrupting any shot. Wait a second. Charge up air. Another one. No meter.
You gotta shut Locust down here now if you want to stay in this game.
Definitely forward air, caught the jump. Good presence of mind. Forward to dude, amazing coverage.
It must have been hungry.
Now Senpak has an opportunity to even this up, getting a big confirm going. Gets him on the platform with pressure with projectiles. Match panels coming out though. He's off stage. That could be a little dangerous. Oh no, caught him with the up tilts. Still not dead though.
Very scary. You might be dead.
Oh my god! The reversal twice from Goddard is insane, but still hanging on. Maybe not for long. The up air gets the kill off the top. Setback 2-1 over Locust right now.
Say about that,
dude.
Scramble situations, being able to think like, hey, I can throw Goddard out here. Hey, I can do this here.
Yeah,
that's just like, just so much talent on display.
That show was insane, bro. Yeah. Yes. So,
are they running it back again?
That may be a different stage. That was a little time.
No, we're back.
Food dreams. All right. Man, that whole interaction, seeing this replay was crazy. We're getting into this game right now. Senpak needs one more to get to grand finals. Locust probably don't want that. So
I was a little scared there for Senpak going so low and trying to recover and just wait it out.
One thing that's really scaring me about how Senpak's playing, bro, he's definitely just getting pushed to the corner very often, and like any of these can be like a rob stock, so like it's scaring me a bit.
Definitely. That's one thing that, like, if you're playing Jimmy, you want to take space. So losing space in this matchup can just be so tough.
Yeah. I'd definitely like to see just more pressure of these projectiles and not just cornering yourself. I feel like Locust getting a lot of openings off him effectively just cornering himself. I think he could have held edge there, yeah.
Did it down there, looking for two.
Misspaced the second one, but that definitely could have been the stock right there.
Snapkid's like getting a weird hit. This is such an awkward combo, but it's working.
Dude, yeah, it's like presence of mind to extend these is so crazy, dude. Again, we're seeing the Rockets again. You were saying earlier that angles and anti-airing very efficiently right there. Forward air gets caught with the up air out the air dodge. Good stock from Senpak right here.
Senpak forced to taunt to destroy Goddard there. Couldn't find him. Tried to swap to him. He was just somewhere under the stage chilling.
Yeah, but sometimes. It's the charge forward air getting good pressure. Logs helped him get back. Up throw, no kill. Non-combo right there. Still getting a good amount of extra credit too. The charge upper will definitely kill on the top though. Locust will have him back to dag, but 56%, decent extra credit. But again, Senpak, we see him again. He always getting pushed to this corner. It's worrying me.
Very concerning. Even with Goddard out to try and help to take space, it's just every tool available isn't enough to keep these beavers out.
Yeah, definitely. Just I'd like to see just more efficient, just holding the center stage from Senpak in this matchup.
I think Senpak's also trying to play around the platform more, kind of staying underneath it, kind of staying around it. Senpak's kind of like going back and forth on the stage, left and right, staying with that platform. When that platform's gone, though, you kind of just lose the space.
It's risky,
off stage.
Dude. It's definitely risky. I can see that, though. It's definitely a good point.
Random neutral strong, why not? Right. I mean, if that hits on block, it's gonna push you back pretty far. So,
yeah. Dude, Locust struggling a bit to get these extensions up there. They keep trying to do off the side. I don't know if it's Senpak's DI or just dropping it, but not getting them right now.
Locust looking for a kill here, not finding it yet. Trying to space things out with Norm's forward air. Yep, definitely gonna get that follow up. Extra slime on the board here for Locust. Things are looking pretty nice. Trying to make this game more even.
Doesn't get a huge extension off that combo though, so Senpak still got a good amount of life on the stock left. Charge in there, misses. Good DI out. Again, these rockets, dude. They're so getting clutch for him.
Senpak kind of just sits back and waits and holds that rocket until the snare gets close enough and just releases it.
Yeah. Oh, that down strong. I'm surprised she has that much pushback. Misses the follow-up with the Goddard. Still gets this grab right here. Tried to open the missile, but disappeared in the nick of time for Locust.
Taking out that snare and landing with the jab. Getting put in the corner now.
Get back to the stage. Spot dodges, but no kill confirmed too far out. But the up air will get that kill. Send Goddard out for this stock too.
Locust opting to hold on to the 3 bars here, trying to get something to work here.
Yeah.
I don't know, you're kind of bleeding slime at one point, but it's good to hold it sometimes, so we'll see what Locust is cooking.
I also like to see Locust switching to the Norber right here. Again, try to get this kill more efficiently. Also can space him out too. When he's in the corner, the forward air pressure from him is pretty crazy. As we say that though, Dad coming back out. So he's chasing him. He is running.
Absolutely overwhelming him with speed and calling out these options.
Yeah. I feel like Senpak probably use more jab, no? Because like I think that's like one of the better options against like these sort of like running at you play styles.
It can be, but you have to be so careful that you don't get parried. Because we saw before Senpak losing a stock to that very situation.
Yeah, that's true. Forward air extension. Oh, didn't even need it. What the hell? What was that DI? What the hell was that DI? Hold on, what?
I don't know. I don't know.
What the fuck? I'm so shocked that kill, dude. I
don't even think Locust expected it, because with 3 bars, you'd think there'd be a burst.
What? Okay, well, little confusing end right there, but Senpak took the set 3-1 over Locust. Great resilience from both players. The Senpak getting the better end of it. That really fucking killed. What the hell?
As surprised as you are. I mean, it must have been a DI out to try and avoid a slime dash combo, but things just went wrong.
Yeah, definitely pretty wrong. Yeah, definitely a bit of a damn if you do, dead if you don't situations Karen J mentioned before. He's just trying to avoid him getting the extension. But man, that actually killed. What the hell? It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lesson learned, that's for sure.
Yeah. Let's 10 pack. Moving on to the winners side of grand finals. Locust falling down to losers. To let's see this bracket here again. Try to see who's still down there.
Looks like we're gonna have Benjamin and Intunis next, I think.
For sure.
And on the other side, DGen is up 1-0 against Megas right now, going into the winner of that going into MIDI. Oh, scratch that. DGen just won. So MIDI versus DGen.
Mergus.
Granny in top 8.
I was like, DJ over Mergus is kind of surprising.
Yes, dude, he was showing me some crazy momentum stuff.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. The types of, like, I'm glad that Granny has some sauce left in the tank.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, I still think she's probably poo-poo, but like, I want to be proven wrong. Dude, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's not that I hate, like, it's not that I have like a passion for it, but just like, I'm debilitated, you know? I'm like,
yeah.
The fighter isn't there for her.
I get you. I think well, I still think she's probably on the lower side of the tier list, but I also think she can still put in work. She's still incredibly explosive with the punch confirms and shit like that, as well as just having good mobility, a good back air, good down air. So she has some good tools. It's just they don't come together amazingly right now, primarily due to just how fragile she is. Cause if you want a glass cannon character, you just have better options a lot of the time. But I don't think Granny's okay. Also, is Mergus using beavers today or no?
I think he's going random. I think his tag today was literally just random.
Okay.
So, but knowing him, that's just him with a funny tag. Like, that kid is crazy. Both on the sticks and just in general. He's a very, very funny guy.
Bit of a goober, that one. And into this, Benjamin. You have you guys' record on hand?
I think there's a widget on the stream for that, right, Cherry?
Yeah. It's
there we go.
Very commanding. Nintunist 5-0 against Benjamin. Has not lost a single game since Hungry Games against Benjamin. All 2-0s. Only one game taken by Benjamin. But dude, I don't know. He's on a run today.
This might change. This
might be it. I feel
like. Wait, is Hungry Games last time they played in PR?
Yeah, looks like it.
3 months, so things could change.
Time. Yeah, this is.
But I know Benjamin historically just has a bit of an Ember problem. I'll say that. So it makes sense.
Could be. I definitely think Nintunis is more familiar with Azula than Benjamin is with Ember. Just because, Ember is more of a rare pick, and Azula, there's a few of them that do play. So I think Nintunis is going to be pretty comfortable here. I think Benjamin's going to be a little more on the fringe.
Yeah, I think that's a good point too. Because I think just from watching him before, he's pretty good at just taking advantage of the weaknesses Azula has a lot of the time. Due to just how much range Ember has, she can't really run the neutral as efficiently as she can against some other characters. Just due to Ember just the big ass things like up air and shit like that just makes it a bit more difficult. Again, obviously Azula being the fast faller, you also have a good punish game against her, so it can be difficult. I don't want to say Ember wins because I'm not sure, honestly, but like it can be difficult.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Begin to game 1 right here.
Oof, right up the gate.
That's crazy.
Right up the gate.
Definitely stage that makes sense for both of these characters right here. Both of them being pretty strong on it, liking the layout too, not being too affected by the platform heights.
Yeah, I think they both benefit honestly from the platform height, so I think they probably both like it. It really is just gonna come down to who's playing better around those platforms.
Yeah. BXIB to save himself, Nintuna is still staying alive here, but Benjamin getting an early little life lead right here, going down super deep for that charge there. I don't know about that. Nearly gets reversed, but Tex, but still in a pretty bad spot.
Joe's playing very carefully to get back to the ground, but gonna get kicked in the head.
That was a cool setup. Throwing the fireballs out and then charge during out, knowing he'll be there because he trapped him. That was cool.
It's kind of a similar setup that Nintendo's can use with Ember with the stairs. So
they caught the tech chase on the platform with up strong. Nintendo's getting his own kill right here, even the score a bit. Wastes the slime a bit too, trying to come back and gets killed for his troubles for the recovery. That's a spot where Ember can definitely recover too. Struggle too a bit rather. Benjamin keeping the pressure going.
Benjamin's still on it, just keeping these things going, trying to reset this record, trying to put something else on the board.
Yeah, pretty strong start from him right now. Side B catching the tech in place, but does not get the extension. Making it difficult for him though, keeping the pressure on and just interrupting Nintendo's a lot. Because Ember does have slower frame data, so you definitely see him stuffing out things a lot. That could be the kill right there. Slime cancel up air. That is that stock. Nintendo's eating up the stock count though.
And Cheer is also online. Nintendo's is gonna try and hold on to it as much as possible, but you're gonna get hit with Slime Lightning. Benjamin firing right back.
Good little confirm right there for Benjamin. Again, trying to end this as quick as possible. Again, trying to overwhelm Nintendo's. This is definitely working out in his favor right now. Still gets the tech chase after grab the ledge. It's funny to me. Okay, Nintendo's struggling a bit to catch his footing. Someone Nair. Oh, big down tilt though. Catching the forward tilt, just killed off the side. Okay.
Cheer back online. We could see Cheer down B.
Could be,
would be
down
very scary. This might be a setup.
And no meter to Baji to like try to get the kill off the top if you had more slime, but none on board. A big side B in the scramble, but the slime can't burn it here. Ooh, smart actually. Caution him off guard with the sheer neutral B, but still off stage in a bad spot. Air dodge caught by the fireball. First game, Benjamin's favor.
And Tunis wants the run back.
Definitely immediately running back. Okay, that makes sense.
It's a good stage for both of them, yeah.
Yeah. I think a big thing just in the matchup though, just as we were saying earlier, just Benjamin, man, playing super aggressively and just within that also just stuffing out a lot of Nintendo's attacks before they come out. Just due to how much slower Ember's frame rate is to make up for that range. It's definitely working out for him pretty well right now. We'll see how Nintendo's responds, get into this game. Big combo coming right here. Charging there, missing, but edge guard opportunity.
Holding ledge, almost got reversal there, but did not. Nintendo's kind of struggling a little bit to get these like roll reads and get the ledge get up options.
Yeah. Happens. Oh, caught the jump side B. Big call out right there. I love that. Pretty cool stuff. An early stock here for Nintendo. See if you can get some more extra credit going. It's up there. Playing the guitar. Forward strong. Nice little 45%.
Nintendo's being very diligent to stay on stage to try and do these ledge guards instead of going off and maybe getting reversaled.
Yeah. Definitely can be an issue for Ember as definitely. For a charge there, not quite killing. But Benjamin still continuing this edge guard. Recover high. Slime cancels, keeping himself safe. Pretty smart.
Mm. reading the jump there, but not able to avoid Ember or Zula's aerial.
Yes, it's that frame data, man. Definitely coming back to biting into us a bit. Just threw like 70 fireballs in a row. Okay. Kind of funny. Either way, Nintendo's got a live credit on that stock. 107 EXP to get back from Benjamin. Little tick there right there. I love that
skills.
setup. Damn, yeah.
Kind of scary being above Azula there. You just don't want to get hit by anything.
Yeah, definitely. I like seeing Nintendo's like use the slime to mix up his recoveries, by the way, making it harder for Benjamin to edge guard him. Definitely a good adjustment from him right there. Misses the continuation of that combo, but still in a decent spot. Cheer online too. Benjamin
Very
off
smart.
stage. Oh,
Jumping out of the tumble.
Yeah. I think Nintendo's got a little tunnel vision right there. Just immediately just want to get the down P. But it's fine. He's already got half your charge cheer meter filled back up, so it's not the worst thing ever. 106% on Benjamin as well. Even though his combo's continuing, still a stock up is Nintendo's.
That up special could be so hard to contest. When Ember like doesn't snap ledge, it can still hit you. So if you're not ready, like Ember can kind of get a reversal out of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why in edge guarding a lot of people just kind of try to like utilize the ledge invincibility from grabbing it. So like try to get the edge guard. If you don't have it, it can be a little scary sometimes.
You need to be very proactive if you want to ledge guard Ember. You have to start basically before she uses up special.
Yeah. But it doesn't even matter right now. The Tunis snowballing this victory away potentially. Benjamin fighting back though, charging there, missing. And slime cancel extended combo. Oh, nearly caught the air dodge. That would have been cool. Double charge fair. Damn, just killed. Last stock on both sides right now. A little bit of neutral being played here. Slowing the game down. Get the charge down there. It's a good angle to cover. Benjamin not trying to get past it. But again, these jump off ledge up airs putting a lot of work against the Tunis. Catching a lot of these up airs during their startup. Definitely pretty smart. The game slowing down very much. A lot of projectiles come out both sides. The Tunis cornering himself though. Benjamin taking advantage of that.
It's not where you want to be if you're Ember. Slime lightning.
Yeah, dude. Up 2-0, Benjamin. Oh, that's just a game. It was the best of three.
That's what's going on. Yeah, it's best of 3.
Dude, Benjamin. He broke the streak. Definitely great game for Benjamin right there. Again, I love the aggression we were seeing, dude. I think I definitely caught Nintunis very much off guard a lot of the time. Again, just not really ready to throw these moves out earlier than he would expect because he's already in your face. That's like a big strength of Azula, utilizing that speed to his advantage.
Yeah, kind of just exploiting like the worst frame data on Ember. Being able to get in and start to like use more buttons leads to, you know, more interaction and more often chance that you'll hit something and then be able to convert off it.
That's definitely... Yeah, great win from Benjamin right there. Getting the dub over his a bit of a bracket demon for him. Definitely love to see it. But let's start getting to the other side of losers very soon right now. Midi versus DJ and Khaled. For another spot, the loser side of the top 4. Winner of this will have to play against Benjamin, excuse me, the next game. So yeah, Gertie in the top 8, man. We were talking about her earlier. Definitely a bit flawed, but still has strengths. I know DJN definitely believes in the character, and I definitely love seeing him sort of push this character a bit more. Because, like, even though, I mean, the consensus is he's not great, but, like, at the same time, we haven't, like, squeezed everything out of all these characters, and Gertie is one of those.
Right, it can be such a, like, mix-up with some of these characters, you know, some of the less seen ones. Because you can learn a new tech, and then overnight the character, you know, has a much more dominating presence in the meta than before.
It's happened, man. It's happened like twice with the fucking Thunders using both Iroh and Garfield now.
that stuff was just crazy.
Definitely is. To see how Meaty does against it. Meaty was switching a couple characters earlier. We'll see if he sticks to the Zuko. Both these characters actually have a similar weakness in that they both have pretty rough recoveries, but really strong advantage states. So they're kind of similar in that sense.
Looks like chat is predicting a big win for Meaty here. Maybe. I mean, I assume Meaty's on Zuko today.
Why this Street Fighter 2 thing next to that Ryu costume? I like it. Or Ryu palette, whatever.
I didn't even notice, yeah.
That's pretty neat. Anyway, get to this game 1 right here. Also on Stardow. Makes sense. Great stage for both of them. I like DJ and Khaled using the movement, mixing up where he is. But again, Granny got that big hitbox. Meaty will have a field day combo with it just like that. In that single combo. You're out of there? God damn.
That is crazy work.
Yeah, we're talking about Gertie being explosive, bro. Zuko, no different, man. That combo game is very, very strong. Degen got a bit of work to catch up right now because that was a super early kill for Meaty.
Right, that's a huge hill to climb now, especially with Meaty having these Zuko aerials, you know, just these insane combos and just being able to just... Honestly, I'm not sure. Is Zuko gonna be able to effectively ledge guard against? Yeah, I mean, like with stuff like that, I guess, sure. Gertie's not gonna make it.
What was that?
Yeah. I was trying to form a sentence there, but watching these two off stage just kind of, I don't know, do some Looney Tunes stuff. I don't know what was going on.
I feel you. Punch online though, so DJ can definitely combo into something that evens us up very fast. You know he probably wants to. Misses the punish right there. Big scramble scenario right here. Both players very comfortable up close. DJ though getting the knee, but no edge guard attempt from DJ and Cal. I'd like to see a grab ledge or something, man. You can't let him get back for free with that shit ass recovery.
I think DJ was specifically looking for the spike on the up tilt, but was not able to find it because Meaty was able to grab ledge there.
Definitely. Oh, I like the idea. Air dodge out of the way though. See DJ trying to charge another one up a little bit.
I think this is some of that momentum tech coming out, trying to make things a little bit more tricky and give DJ a little bit more maneuverability around what Zuko's doing.
Try to jump scare him to 4 strong, no dice though. Special barely connecting right there. Saibi hitting the sword, by the way, that's pretty neat. Trap set up the back throws. Yeah, I was about to say that didn't kill.
Already had the sword in hand. I think Guri does have improved frame data on items because of down B pull.
That's a
so
unique
maybe
thing
this sword can make the sword can make this matchup a little bit different.
Potentially. That's how much cognizant degen is of it though. Getting this big combo going 83%, even up the percent deficit, but caught the roll with the charge up there.
Things are looking a lot more even than they were at the beginning here. Degen kind of crawling out of the pit a little bit, but you're gonna need to get a kill here pretty fast and not get hit by a dragon punch.
It did so much shield damage too, and yeah, you're that low, Gray just can't recover, especially with no meter like that. Game of 1 going to Meaty.
I think definitely a big win condition here is being able to spike Gertie down to where that grapple hook can't reach.
Yeah, most definitely. I think a big thing I immediately want to see from Degen, bro, definitely more presence at that ledge when he's off stage, bro. There's been like already several opportunities where you could have pressured Meaty when they're off stage, but they were on stage doing something, but you know. And you already see Meaty start taking advantage of the bad recovery Gertie has. I think you need to find your way to sort of get these early kills on Meaty. I think that's how you find a way to win this.
Right, and when it gets down to it, you have to be able to ledge guard Zuko. If you're not able to stop Zuko from recovering, then like you're missing out on basically his biggest weakness.
Yes, most definitely. That was showed in a big way. Definitely like let Meaty's lead kind of like snowball a bit there. With one person taking these early stocks and you're not, dude, It can be rough. It can snowball out of control pretty fast. On that note, I'd also let's see Degen try to hit these punch confirms more often. Personally, I feel like that's like a big thing for the future of this character to stay sort of competitive. Because I don't know if you guys have seen the combos that Gertie can hit, but she can definitely kill you incredibly early off of confirm into punch, like at 60 or like around that range. It starts killing you, depending on how high she is too. So that would be a big sort of game changer for her. I think we saw him throw it out once in that game, but definitely I would like to see that charge more often up, man.
Yeah. I think it's all about finding that condition to get this setup. And that can be a little rough sometimes, especially when Zuko as a character can kind of outrange you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how the adjustments are made here.
Definitely. One of food dreams for game 2. I definitely like this. Definitely a better stage for Gertie than it is for Zuko, I feel like.
I noticed that Degen is charging the punch at the beginning of the round, which can be a little scary.
Yeah, especially the
considering you're getting up ground.
Yeah, definitely agree with you on that for sure. Like back and forth, wrecking ball coming in right there. That's a lot of damage. Yeah.
Oh, that thing's insane.
Yeah.
Spikes too. If you get hit with that thing off stage, it's like getting hit by Goddard.
Well, that's a smart side B, bro. Hitting through the fireball and hitting meaty in the process like that, but still again, grab that ledge or something, bro. Oh, didn't believe.
Just let him recover high for free.
Yeah, no challenge, dude. You got to do that, man.
Punch is online. Maybe we see a kill and then a setup. I'm not sure. Missing the back air.
It's unfortunate right there. Even though, called out the charge there. The up strong dude in the head a little bit is meaty. Forward air safe. Got to hold the next thing, but still remains blocking, staying patient. I like that.
Great parry. Where's Meaty going?
He went down?
I think Meaty slime canceled too early.
Most likely, yeah. It was surprising. But fortunate for Degen though. Stocks are even, but maybe not for long though. Already off this side. Gets back to the stage. Still living in this stock though. Has punch online too. That could be huge. Ooh, stash tag. Caught at the jumps, man.
Yeah, Degen's definitely in a tough spot here. Some of these setups just aren't working, and they're just not giving Degen the lead that he should be getting off of the setup. But Midi, once again, playing very well to just DI out and just sword combos are just insane.
Oh my god.
Every time I start talking, he starts doing something crazy and I start stuttering.
Dude, it's so cool. Definitely knowing exactly the angle to send that to. Very great. The knee, increased hit stop on there, harder to tech. I like taking advantage of that from Degen, but man, you still got a whole stock to catch back on. What do you got? There's not much though. Just gets back to the neutral, dude. Meaty consistently getting more out these combos than Degen is, bro. It's another big thing right now.
Degen's just trying to play very carefully around this space, looking for Meaty to throw an option, punishing with that nair. Good roll read going offstage, ledge guarding with the knee.
There we go. This is what I like to see. Put some pressure on him by that ledge right there, and that led to the kill. You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
One good punch setup here could be it, but also don't get punched yourself.
Barely missed it. That's huge. Let's Degen live another day, potentially get another game out of this. But Meaty back though, wants to get this kill now. Wow. Didn't respect the plus frames and paid out. Unfortunately, at first, the up B. You hate to see that, but Meaty is cool with moving on in the losers side of this bracket, going up 2-0 versus Degen Khaled.
Right. And we're going to see a bit of an Avatar showdown here. Coming up in top 4.
Classic matchup for sure. But man, dude. Yeah, I feel like we talked about this. A lot of the time, you punch the game from Meaty was consistently more scary. Again, we didn't see Degen getting opportunities to sort of like get these punch confirms going and get the early kills going, because that's a big strength that Gertie has. But the routing is a bit difficult, and we should see Degen get in the right position to do those. And definitely the adjustment that came off getting more ledge pressure, unfortunately, came out a little too late. So could have been a bigger game changer one for that earlier, but we do like to see the adjustments coming out too. So maybe you play media in the future. Just keep that in mind.
Big lessons learned. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's definitely.
But top 5, that's like the first time a Gertie's made top 5 in I don't even know how long. So good stuff for sure.
Yeah, definitely like seeing bro just try more of this character, try pushing this character more. Always love just to see attempts at optimization just come out more and more. So definitely good stuff. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, getting into Benjamin versus Meaty fairly soon. So top 4 all decided right now. It's a fight to see who will get the Sun Pack in the winter side of Grands.
Right. I think Meaty's gonna be pretty confident here. Just with the Zuko, he's torn through many Azulas in the past. But maybe Benjamin will be different. We'll see.
Yeah, so the point I'm pretty sure Meaty still believes that Zuko does win this matchup. It's interesting to see.
Mm-hmm.
I can't confidently say either way, but he definitely does pretty well against the Zulu players a lot of the time, so could be a bit scary for Benjamin, but we'll see if he locks in, dude. That match against Antunes is really good for him. So definitely, I'd imagine the high of being your Braga Demon could be pretty good for him. Just how you feel going into this game, right? Lotus's first game of loses semis right now. Starting on rooftop, very interesting. Let's see both characters really like in the stage for sure. Benjamin hit the charge there, started off. Again, very small stage, definitely a lot of action happening, a lot of just offensive scramble scenarios, especially Benjamin being very fast. It's interesting because this matchup, because like Zuko Dave has a range advantage against Azula, has a very strong punching game against Azula, as we're seeing right here, man. It's already one of Zuko's biggest strengths. But Azula does have the speed, so can sort of slow things down and sort of cool Zuko off a bit if it gets too out of her favor. Slime block preventing the push off from happening, the teeter situations, none of those. Back and forth right now in this first stock. Sword throw, not quite doing it. Benjamin still hanging on. I like the charge in there, getting rid of the fireball. Really good sort of recovery habits right there. We're seeing caught the air dodge, gonna get kill off it. No charge up air, but the up air. More damage coming. Meaty not scared by the side beats, but once again, no kill quite yet. Benjamin's in a lot. Eater with her off stage, but still staying alive despite that. In there. Barely missed that charge down there. Punished for not grabbing that ledge with the up B. That's very unfortunate. Either way, next stock of Meaty trying to get more and more extra credit popping right now. Big jab. Dragon punch. Not enough hits done on that.
Surprised you with that.
Yeah, same here, honestly.
Big advantage rooftop, though, being the only stage with walls.
Yeah, definitely both characters like having more of those options to recover. And they both had pretty rough recoveries to work with, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. They are related after all, so.
That is true, yeah. Missed the charge there, but again, getting a lot of damage off on Benjamin right here. Meaty staying patient, though not biting, but Benjamin finds his way in. I do like the patience of Meaty, by the way, just realizing Benjamin likes to be the aggressor in a lot of these situations, so trying to be prepared and respond to what Benjamin does, which mixed results, but it has sort of led him to sort of, well, had a little life lead, it's kind of gone now, but did have a percent lead earlier.
Right. Right, Benjamin's just playing on this platform right now, trying to get something started with this sword. Kind of eating the jab, though. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if the sword was somehow still slower than the normal jab.
Maybe. I'm not sure of the frame data of it. To read the wrong way, though. Try to call the roll. Forward tilt. Even percent. Meaty off stage. Gonna get back. Charge there. Getting that ledge. Dude. Very back and forth right now.
It's so risky, but it works.
Definitely forward tilt. That's finally getting the KO. Benjo at 145 though. Any hit should still not kill. Oh my god.
Oh, recovering a little too low there, yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, most definitely. Still relatively even scenario. Unfortunately, the dash attack unsafe on hit because of the low percent. Gets punished for that a little bit. Benjamin taking advantage, getting a lot of percent going right now.
Benjamin on an excellent roll. We might get the stock here. Nope, not yet.
So Meaty in a pretty bad spot.
Meaty's got a lot of work to do to catch up to a 3-bar Azula.
It's definitely, oh my god, these fireballs making it hell for Meaty to come back right here. That's the issue with Zuko, dude. The airspeed's not amazing. The recovery's not great. Sometimes you're off stage, just get tacked on more and more damage, and it snowballs out of his control.
Benjamin opting to burst there, trying to stay on stage. I'm not sure about that move.
Wow.
He just died in interaction right after, and you're out of slime, and Meaty has the slime advantage.
DI did not down though, unfortunately for him, though. Meaty threatened to kill off the side. Not enough ledge invincibility. Could have just held it, but not enough.
Meaty with a 3 bars burning slime, but one could confirm here could do it.
Yeah, the slime cancel to work with too if he wants to try to go for I was gonna say a punch shenanigan, but not able to get that right now.
Getting caught out with up strong.
Cool ass read right there. Called out or forced out the air dodge by faking your approach by jumping and upstrong when you get up the ground. Definitely cool stuff right there.
We're going back.
Yeah, makes sense. It gets super even regardless. It seems like so. We'll have to see how Meaty approaches this game too. Things have changed or they stay the same.
Just Azula frame data is just insane. You have to respect pretty much all of her grounded options because she will convert those into kills.
Yeah. A lot of time, like we see when Meaty's on the ground, Benja's not like, super scared. A lot of the scare things to fight against in terms of normals that killed. Yeah, that was really smart too. Yeah, a lot of stuff that Zuko's be scared of in Zuko the neutral is when he's in the air, but when he's on the ground, you see Benja just sort of rushing in, keep that offensive playstyle that we saw earlier today. Charge there, barely missing, not quite fast enough.
Oh, double snare! Oh, it whiffed.
Fortunate for me though, this day on this stock, extend just edge guard a bit.
Meaty needs to start taking stocks off these ledge guards, because that's where a lot of ground is being lost.
Getting a lot of damage, but no kill. Up strong, catching the roll and no good read from him. They're off stage.
Oh,
charged. Whoa, good tech.
Not good enough.
Yeah, not quite. No.
Good read on the spot dodge. Getting something started here for Meaty.
Be still extending the pressure. Charger sending him out very far, making him recover low, but EX coming in faster. Charge Nair. Good DI, not get hit by the second one. Caught the air.
Wow.
So smart from Meaty right there. Amazing read.
Those are the kind of plays that make all the difference here. What? And not those.
Hey, man.
Was the Dragon Punch in neutral?
I'm assuming that's an accident. For sure.
Yeah. Probably meant to do fire. But
yeah.
You're gonna pay for it either way though, accident or not.
Yeah, dude, both these characters can just make you lose so much ground off of just one simple mistake. DI up to not get the forward air. Not let Benjamin get the forward air extensions. I like seeing that from Meaty. Slime cancel, keep the up B safe. Charger just killing off the bottom. That move is so good, dude.
That thing just hits like a truck. I honestly, I underrated that move.
Yeah, dude. It's mad strong for sure. Again, another last stock scenario, pretty even once again, but Meaty struggling to get away from this ledge, find his way in, but just jab, didn't respect your frames.
Retaliating back immediately, not giving up any ground, but you're gonna get killed by the up air.
Again, that not super high blast zone, pretty short actually. Biting Meaty in the butt right there. Benjamin going up 2-0, dude.
We're in top 4 now. We're gonna have best of 5s. So things aren't over yet, but I wonder if Midi's rethinking the stage choice at this point.
Yeah, it seemed to sort of benefit Benjamin quite a bit. I think Benjamin's like playing around the platform really well. I think you said that earlier. Definitely agree with that. As well as just making it just easier for Azul to kill off the top too. I'm not sure. Definitely not sure about it.
I think ledge guards are less effective when you have a wall jump and much more of a wall to tech off of. So yeah, Urkin definitely makes sense.
Think so as well. Granted, she's fine in the stage too, but definitely good stage change up real quick.
I think it'd be very hard to find any stage that Azula isn't at least decent on. So
yeah,
Oh.
And get back right there, but Meaty getting a little combo going. Caught the roll in, charge there. No spike, but still get the sword toss killing. Yo, dude. Crazy stuff. Meaty getting a very strong start right now. Not wanting to get out of this tournament quite yet.
Very crazy spot to be and getting hit by the triple fireballs. Not dead yet, but might as well be.
Yeah, very smart. Again, I got set up from Benjamin a lot, man. Forces their hand a lot when it comes to recovering.
Yeah, Meaty's playing a lot more carefully here, sitting much further back, getting a teeter here, not finding anything off of it.
Yeah, definitely a good idea too. Definitely see him spacing a lot of things out a lot more, getting the kill on the side. I know like Meaty's a player that often likes to play sort of offensively, but like yeah, when you see your opponent's very comfortable in your face, right? Try to slow down the game a bit, definitely work in your favor, and we see that right now from Meaty.
And these dash attacks most of the time are just leading to Meaty's own demise.
I get it. Sometimes you can feel a little helpless in the neutral scenarios, but man, like you said, they're definitely getting punished pretty hard, and this advanced situation not quite stopping, but up strong. Catching nothing, let him land. Giving Meaty another opportunity on this stock right here to get some more extra credit.
Not the move I expected to see, but Meaty didn't get punished too hard for it. Things are back to normal here.
Yeah, Meaty getting a lot of little stray hits right there, not trying to overcommit to anything. Just getting extra credit off. Getting the charge down the side, not too bad for Meaty, getting a 57% on Benjamin right here. So decent scenario for you, charging there. Oh, fireball catching the air dodge, but does not hit the forward strong. Gotta be a little farther than that, man.
Yikes.
No kill at the top yet, though. Good. The eye from Meaty, still staying alive.
First thing immediately. Guess buying more time to get those swords out.
That or maybe just try to slime shield right there. That is happening.
Yeah, that's also true.
Wow, down there through the platform? That's kind of crazy.
Right move just didn't work out.
Yeah, not quite. Sword toss, not killing yet.
Going up, coming back down.
At the ledge. Nothing off it! Just stays on the ledge! No! That's unfortunate.
I think Meaty's trying to shake up the get up time. Once again, once you throw those swords out, I guess every second really matters to get them back.
Oh, yeah. The Benjamin one stock away from moving on to losers finals.
Very scary situation for Meaty, especially since these combos are getting started here.
God,
You're off the side with the snare. That's
Caught the EX down B. I don't think you're making it back, buddy. Oh, wait, misses it. Still extending the situation. It's super hard for Meaty to come back from this. It looks like maybe Benjamin's game right here. The jab down strong and set nowhere. I'm confused about that, Loki. But still just set nowhere.
Meaty's holding on for dear life here, playing some of the most risky neutral, throwing out a dash attack that's like they could just...
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, very unfortunate stuff up there. We'll take that last stock from Meaty. Benjamin moving on 3-0. Yeah, as we were saying earlier, man, I feel like there were definitely some moments where Meaty was getting pretty impatient. There, right, throwing his ash attacks and getting punished, and such like that. But dude, yeah, Benjamin playing hot too as well. I feel like Meaty didn't really stick with the patient gameplay we sort of saw in the beginning of that game.
Right. And it can be, you know, being in top 4, you just kind of want to get the job done, right?
Yeah.
And against someone who's playing more patient, that can be very detrimental.
100%. But I mean, also gotta give credit to Benjamin, right? Did a really good job of just forcing these scramble situations more often by being in his face and knowing when to block as well when these dash attacks come. So definitely good play overall from him.
Yeah, definitely.
I think, I don't know, you would know more than me maybe because you play Zuko, of course, but I think it's like okay for Zuko, but it's definitely great for Azula, as we saw right there. Covers a lot of ground, controls the platform very well, stuff like that. His gameplay very predictable. I can see that. I can definitely see that. Yeah, Benjamin having a pretty hot run right now, man. Definitely very strong run from him.
And we'll see what Ben does here with the Beavers. Has Ben fought Locust yet? I think. Maybe? No. Well, let's see how Benjamin deals with Locust here. Opting to go to Star now off the bat.
Yeah, definitely a lot more of a faster paced match. All these characters being super mobile, also being super damaging too. I know Alpha Stone is not like playing against Daggett's character. You kind of see why combos at her for days could get these early kills off the charge there as well. I think this is one that I think Benjamin may be forced to play a bit more patiently, honestly.
I feel like his Daggett's going to be running you down the entire time like this and just getting these chain grab combos, leaving you into the X there. You're just... Okay, EX recovery, bringing you back. But it's just such a scary situation to be in.
I was basically 76% off, basically just one opening, pretty much, dude. You gotta, like, play pretty solidly if you don't want to sort of get just your ass beat a bit by Dag, especially as a chain grab against her, too, for, like, a lot of percent.
Right. And being forced to burn slime on that recovery off of that setup just feels so bad because that slime is like one of your win conditions that Azula is going to use.
Dude, you have like, the slime advantage too. Big in the Beaver's favor. Pretty unfortunate. Oh no. Another throw, another combo, another grab, get over here. Not getting anything against platforms there to stop it, but still, dude. Definitely. The lead's coming out of control a bit for Locust right here.
Locust doing some good DI here. Gonna opt to burst. When you're this far ahead, you can afford that. And
oh my god. I get forced to use
nice.
Again to recover. I'm strong, get the kill though this one, but man, dude, it's looking uphill.
Very uphill.
Like I
think it's just the difference that the Beavers can make. Like being able to force Azula into an undesirable position is just like that's your win condition.
Yeah. It's like tough because Benjamin plays really offensively, but I call like Daggett especially like the king of the scramble scenarios, right? And Benjamin usually very comfortable in these scramble scenarios. It's all of a sudden like a lot harder for him because just like a lot of times just like Daggett is better than him.
Right. It's completely turned on its head now because you have to deal with these Beavers who have just as good, if not faster, frame data than you. So you really have to be on your toes, especially because they can run up and grab you and then chain grab you to 60% or whatever.
Yeah. So we gotta get the most out of the punish scenarios too. It can definitely be pretty difficult, especially with how short Dag is. But I feel like in order to keep up with the damage that Locust is doing to you on the Dag, you really gotta get the most out of every combo.
Getting the roll read there, just playing so dominantly.
Yeah, definitely pretty difficult for Benjamin to get much started. but the jab down strong will almost even it up.
That'll do it.
Hey, now even socks though.
Benjamin's definitely getting a lot more comfortable here in the late game of this match.
Yes.
But is it going to be enough to turn it around before Locust does something? Close out this last stock. This might.
Oh, wait a second, made it back. Didn't get the forward there. Out of meter, those get knocked off one more time. It can be pretty rough.
Using the jab to kind of, avoid the scramble with the beaver and getting out. Up air's gonna not kill?
Nearly though. You see Norb coming out. Oh, we throwing out charge attacks. Definitely opportunity for Benjamin here if you bank on spacing Locust out a bit. Oh, no meter to cancel that. Didn't catch it, but does not matter currently anyway. Oh, wait a second, bro.
This is scary. Yep, definitely gotta want to switch to Daggett for the better recovery.
Could have wave landed on stage, or I'm giving the word right now, but jump wave dashed on stage to get there faster, but did not. Rolled on stage instead, so I couldn't get the punish on that high recovery and kind of came back to bite Benjamin a bit. Ledge dash, I'm stupid.
I think considering that first start there where Benjamin just kind of died instantly, that was extremely well played and very close. So I think Benjamin's going to have a much more advantageous game plan this time.
Yeah, those
especially
are good.
Yeah, the adjustments made everything.
Yeah, 100%. So definitely see this being a bit more even, essentially, as Benjamin getting an early lead right here. Trade in Benjamin's favor. Up there, killed off the top pretty early too. Nice. And we talk about too, man. Definitely like to see Benjamin getting more off these combos and such. Well, that was definitely one right there. Big advantage scenario in his favor.
Locust is gonna continue the edge guard.
Here,
good skill discipline.
No punish on charge nair.
That was a good roll read, but just misplaced.
Yeah. It's a charge there right here. Lois getting in the face. We jabbing, and up front off the top. But Benjamin, a stock, a good percent up bids. Okay, I like spacing them out, bro. Going in and going out, playing a bit more squarely. I like to see this in Benjamin. Because again, you don't want to get caught by Dag, bro. This punish game is crazy on Azula.
Benjamin was very lucky there to only get out with 17% off that first interaction, but here comes another.
Oh boy, yeah. Another charge there, forcing you to use the slime once again. No more slime for you right now, and it spikes you. Didn't account for the ledge invincibility. That's actually kind of crazy. I'm surprised. Caught him off guard with that.
Locust holding on to the slime here, waiting for the next time that he's in advantage, but you're getting hit pretty hard here by Azula. You might need to start burning some slime.
Dude, yeah, big advantage scenario for Benjamin. 95%. Dude, again, I love dashing back. Dude, keeping the scramble short and not letting Dag take advantage of it. I love the presence of neutral right here. I love the adjustment we're seeing right now. Yes, dude. And utilize the speed that Azula has, bro. Oh, what, too deep? Oh my god, okay. Ben.
Fighting back.
Yeah. Taking one off of Locust. As we were talking earlier, bro. Definitely super crucial adjustment, dude. There's a lot of these scenarios where sort of Locust blocks something and expect to retaliate on Benjamin. Benjamin's already dashing back, avoiding the follow-up or the wake-up attempt from Locust. It's definitely paying off. There's definitely quite a few scenarios like that.
Right, and Benjamin's being so diligent to hold at least one bar for those situations where you inevitably get hit with that mallet, just to be able to get back to the ledge. So being like proactive about your like defense is just it's paying off, and it really is.
Yeah. So shout out Sunky telling people to not take Locust to food. Thank you for that.
Looks like we're getting back into it. I wonder where we're going now. we see Food Dreams here, it'll be very funny. Okay, it's not.
Imagine. But anyway, yeah, second game. Third, I'm sorry. Going to Technodrome. Definitely makes sense. Locust loves his moving platform stages right here. This chain crab getting so much mileage. And the down B spike, can you even get back? No, you can't, bro. Barely, basically a zero death. Despite the
Basically,
protection.
yeah. And Locust is going to try and do it again.
Yeah, I like this too because like there's less space for just Benjo to run around, right? I feel like he got a lot of mileage out of just having space to run back and sort of dash back, but much more close quarters stage. Definitely Locust's favor.
Benjo just barely getting out there. Very scary situation to be in though. You don't have any slime, and these beavers are just going crazy.
Man, dude, the beavers are mad as fuck, dude.
They really are.
God. Sour Spot M Strong calling the charge up air, dude. Locust like a new man right now. Again, just getting so much off these scrambles that he's forcing more of on this stage. Again, the stock get off from Locust, but again, it feels like Locust is always just there, dude. Benjamin has to find a way to just like not get hit, essentially.
It really does come down to just that.
Ledge cancel right
back.
there. Oh,
I mean, being able to go to that platform instead of like, having to interact with the main stage or ledge, that's just huge.
Definitely is. Force the burst out with the EX down B probably would have killed too. But at least got a lot of that meter off of Locust, which is good. Got the air dodge. Nice. Presence of mind. Okay, good trade. Again, the kill off that. Okay, good edge guarding sequence from Benjamin. But it could be a kill right here for Locust immediately in retaliation. Gets back on stage. Up to a knock by killing.
Benjamin playing at a safe distance here, waiting for an opportunity. These beavers are just so fast.
Yeah, it's so difficult, dude. They're always in your face, and Benjamin would have to find ways to get around that. But Zelly playing pretty well right now. Double charge up there, even up the percent count a little bit. Charge up there, we'll get the call on top though.
Benjamin needs to even things up here pretty quick to be able to make this game back.
Definitely good. Better space on that up beat. On that down some of the EX down beat, forcing the burst out. Ooh, double side again.
Surprised that kick didn't kill. 144. A beaver should not be living this long, man. But Locust has got to run away with it.
Oh, drop the chain grab though. Drop the combo. We'll see another day. God, the potatoes go so fucking far, dude. Jesus. That's the nerf version of them. Keep that in mind. He used to go harder. Up air will take that stock. Benjamin finding his footing a bit, despite being on the back foot a lot of this. Could still win this game.
Here come the Spuds.
Dude, yeah, he just controls so much of the stage because it's a small stage. What do you even do about that? I can't foresee another meter.
No more meter left, but you're gonna have to do something quick here if you want to beat these beavers.
It's looking unlikely. Missed the tech right here. Unfortunate. Locust going up 2-1 right now. It was a loss for Benjamin. Definitely did an efficient job of just fighting back, despite being forced to put on the back foot due to just this. How comfortable Locust was on the stage too. It seems like they may be running it back.
Yes, I think it's just Locust ran away with the beginning of the game. And this is exactly what we saw in Star Dial as well. The early game Beaver just going in and just basically killing you off one interaction, which we might see again here unless things change.
Having no platform to block those mashed potatoes is such a detriment right now, bro. It feels like whenever Locust called him out, he just has free stage control.
He's just calling out all these tech rolls as well. It's just such a
oh my god,
disgusting
man.
place to be in. Another clean 0 to death from Locust.
Super fast first stock right there. Benjamin trying to fight back.
Okay. Not killing, but the formula is there.
Yeah. Just good parry from Locust, getting the punish off. Stomp on him, charge there, mallet. Gets back as the EX up B, but again, Foresees this much meter. Not amazing. Too late on the charge down there. It's going to cost them too. That's so unfortunate. Right idea, wrong timing.
Lucas is running away with this game if Benjamin doesn't do anything quick.
Caught the jump with the charge there, but still no kill on that. Four there, no follow up.
These spuds are giving Lucas the advantage, but is he
no,
going to get away with it?
The stage choice is like, I think coming back to bite him more and more. Because again, what do you do when he just summons potatoes near the edge of that right there? You only have 25% of the stage that's not covered in potatoes. And you have no platform to protect you because he's often doing in situations where the platform's not available.
Not to mention how Daggett's actionable during those potatoes, so he can create all the space that he needs to run after you once you're done.
Yeah, very much so.
Oh!
I don't know about running it back to the stage, man. I think that's like a big part of why we're seeing what we're seeing right here, bro. Locust caught on to that. Again, every time, he's calling the spuds in the exact same place and knows how much of an advantage it's giving to him.
He's also calling out these up specials with that nair every single time into the stage spike.
God, dude.
Oh, wow.
Stop from Locust to seal it out. Moving on to face Sempak in the run back, I should say. Damn, dude.
That was good.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, but I feel like the game before that last one, game 3, being so close gave game 4, excuse me. Wait, fuck. I can't count. I'm sorry. Game 3 being that close kind of gave Benjamin a false sense of security, I feel like. But you can tell after the next game started, immediately just adjusted. All right, throwed out a lot more of those potatoes at the side, and like again, timing them so well that you don't have the platform to protect you. Like, what do you even do, bro? Very, very much.
That's a great question. I don't know. What do you do?
I mean, like, I don't know. Be forced in the corner.
Like, you're like Rocksteady, you just barrel and then just smack all the potatoes, but not everyone has that luxury.
All I'm gonna say is, when you like, you're thinking about running it back, if it's the opponent's counter pick, you probably shouldn't run it back because they probably like being there.
Yeah, I feel you.
And we're one step closer. So Benjamin is arguably the best player at counter picking currently because he was not able to. He decided not to go food.
Yeah,
and it kind of worked out pretty well. I think Benjamin played fucking outstanding today.
He did. That was a great round for sure.
That dude's a demon.
Great stuff from for sure. But yeah, I feel you, dude. Definitely, you gotta think a lot about your stage counter picks, and I like to see that that meta's changing a bit now for sure.
Yes.
But man, dude,
all I'll say,
it's go ahead.
Kind of like going into that too is like everybody wants to think they're him. Everybody wants to say
yes.
like, "Oh, I'll be the I could have
Absolutely.
won that one." No, you couldn't have. You couldn't have won that. Give up. Pick a different stage. Unfortunately, you are not him. You're him when you win the set. You're not hit like grudge matches where like you're like, "Oh, like I could have had that." Yeah, you could have, but it was not the right stage. Unfortunately. Like, I promise it gets better.
God, this villain Locust is trying to legalize FD, bro. Get him out, bro. He just gonna go to the side, call potatoes all day, and no one's gonna be able to do anything about it.
I love it. The propaganda.
What a super villain, dude. What a fucking villain, dog.
Okay, imagine though, we bring back FD, but we get rid of food and techno. Just because. So that's just like we had like frickin' volcano as a starter. Like we just ruin everything.
Oh my god, that sounds like something.
We only use like the 3 plant layouts for every other stage. So it's like you get 3 plant layouts or just like FD. One or the other. Oh my god.
Terrible. Why?
Dude, he needs it.
Why?
He needs it.
No, wait. No, actually, I could see this working, personally. It might not be the greatest idea, but I can see it working.
Okay, but think about
I'm glad one of us does, Bean. I'm glad one of us does.
As someone who's playing this matchup, I'm not a fan of it.
Break it down. I want to be it.
I think that Reptar has like some deceiving hurtbox shifts, combined with the fact that like Reptar hits like a truck. So once Reptar does get in, that's kind of scary, especially stuff like this.
Yeah, especially having this quarter too. He definitely puts on a good amount of pressure, but man, he's just so big, dude. I feel like if Senpai gets the zoning game going, that could have killed actually.
It could have killed, exactly.
But I feel like, I don't know, Senpak adjusts more, the neutral game will only get harder and harder for Locust. I think anyway. In my opinion.
But stuff like that.
Yeah. And Reptar, as much as people want to say this character sucks or whatever, I mean, he definitely has his strengths, being very survivable, having decent anti-projectile tools, as well as being able to have just like crazy punish game. But Goddard, Spike will get that right there. That's still a big problem, bro. You're still getting combo to hell.
Right. Locust just needs to be able to output damage at the same rate that Jimmy is, especially stuff like this. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, dude. Do not sleep on the damage that Reptar can do to you, for sure.
Like, before, I don't know. But now, Reptar just does so much damage and Jimmy dies so early that this kind of just can be so tricky for Jimmy.
I can see that, yeah. I mean, Senpak definitely struggling with it right now, so. Mistimed that charge fair, did not hit the roll. I think Reptar is a good character just punishing these mistakes, right? He's doing so much damage if he gets a hit on you, it's kind of fucked up. The charger off the side, killing pretty bad early. God, I was like at 67.
And look at how much slime that Locust has like on the reserve.
Yeah, he builds it.
That's a crazy amount for a heavy to have just at all times.
I feel you, yeah. Senpak again getting pressured quite a lot by Locust here.
Right, like Senpak's having to sit back in the corner versus Reptar, which I think like is a indication that Reptar does better at this than you'd think.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely.
No, better than Beavers? No, I don't know. but definitely not
Locust just a tendency to just not be afraid to hold forward. I think it's catching Senpak off guard quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's kind of you need to play Reptar, right? You don't want to
throw. Yep.
If you hesitate, you get caught in bad situations more often.
If Locust can manage to get a grab here, this could just be extremely important.
Whoa, why are you going down there?
He's looking for a little side B. I respect that.
That's a little low, dude. I don't know. Getting punished pretty hard for it already. 58%. Teetered with the down air. That's funny. Versus the burst out, 158%. Any big hit from Senpak would do it, but a lot of extra credit is already on Senpak, and bro, Locust is swinging, man.
Oh, yep, that'll kill.
Yeah, the charge up air like that, and Locust getting that first game.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I like how the Tunis phrase it in the chat. Reptar is a very momentum-based character, and like, yeah, I think Locust is a player that's like very good at grasping that. So I think in a sense, I'm actually not really surprised to see him sort of like, you know, being comfortable on the Reptar. I can see it kind of fitting his place though.
Sure thing, yeah.
Shall we see how Senpak adapts to it moving forward in game 2?
Yeah, acting like I was crazy when I said this wasn't horrible for Reptar.
Yeah, I'll give you a props, man. Oh my god! Oh my god! That just killed.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, like one thing that Reptar always have is punish game. Like I will like not without hesitation say he has like one of the best punish games in the entire game. I think so personally.
It's yeah, I agree. Ooh, weird rollback there on the grab, but
so I mean, like if you're confident that you can like break through the sort of the walls that Senpak can set up, it could definitely be very beneficial to what we're seeing right now.
Right, and you can tell from like the interactions that are playing out here that Senpak is definitely getting forced into situations that he does not want to be in.
Yes, 100%, dude. Again, like his normals are actually like people forget that his normals like actually just aren't like super slow. They're slow by Nasby standards, but by heavyweight standards, hell no. It's kind of fast, low key sometimes.
Yes, especially that forward tilt, man.
Right.
That thing is crazy for what it is.
Man, dude, I was sleeping on the Reptar, dude. I didn't know you got it like
Yes.
that, bro. Side B
Side
force him to come
B.
right. That was cool.
You love to see it.
Shout out the chat telling Senpak to stop taking him to food dreams.
Senpak's just chilling right now, actually. Senpak's going crazy.
Another one? No,
Ooh.
not quite enough hit stun.
Almost got the Goddard, though.
Whew. The God is still covering him, too. Punish the LB on stage. Ooh. Burst put him in a rough spot. He already committed the air dodge. Didn't jump.
You know what? It was a good read, though, on the landing. But did not work out.
Yeah.
But here goes Reptar. Gonna explode you off of one interaction, like 50%. Man, this character's crazy.
That was like 4 hits, bro. Barely didn't reach the Goddard in time for the explosion. Great control
Good
from that rocket
turnaround.
right there. I love that. That was cool. You jump at that dog right there. Do not let it live. Rocket's still keeping the inputs in the last time. A little unfortunate in that situation. Ugh, barely missed that.
The Reptar can just move so fast to catch up on just these random hits. Such a unique thing to just Reptar. Senpak's doing a good job playing around that platform, but unfortunately getting hit out. Locust really just needs one good, like, grab, honestly.
Yeah. No, Senpak getting advantage state extending a little bit. Definitely got to do that against Reptar, bro. You got to take advantage of the fact that he's super heavy, super big, and gets comboed to hell a lot. Senpak did that on that stock boost. If he can again, weird little situation right there. Oh, got the roll to that down there. He's at 100%, bro.
Throwing out all this fire, shutting down Goddard, putting Jimmy in this corner.
Which happened. Couple of them, but still not enough damage, man. Getting lapped in percent very hard right now.
It's gonna kill.
To be would have killed, but the burst lets him live another day right here. It's up air, off the side, not quite. The Nair, great ledge coverage. Can the kill off the side right here, bro? Locust going up 2-0 with the Reptar, man.
Man, I was saying. Oh, we're going back to food room again.
Yeah. It's
But
like
I don't think the stage is the problem here, though.
it's not, but
There's just
I think on
There's like-
principle, fuck you. I'm not going back to food dreams. That's why I say anyway. But yeah, I think Reptar is just really good at just I don't know punishing like you got position stuff like that. I mean, Jimmy's a character you have to like sort of think about your positioning a lot. So I think it's a lot on the mental stack for him. I feel like I think it's kind of why he's having some issues against Reptar. Oh my god,
especially these regrab combos, they just go crazy.
Yeah. The advantage shake's super good. Charge fair.
Hitting the toast and not the actual toaster. Gonna get killed by stuff air. That move is crazy.
Yeah, Flame Meter, dude, it's a lot of knockback to it. Not quite high enough to get the EX side B to hit. Extending. Slime cancels to extend the sort of edge in there right here.
Oh, looking for a down air. Unfortunate.
It seems like, I could be wrong, but it also seems like all these combos, like, Senpak's not used to comboing Reptar. Because he is like a super, really heavy character, so a lot of the muscle memory you have, like positioning Goddard in places, may not be the same.
Especially if your most recent match was against the Beavers, like that can be a huge setback.
That's real.
Double?
Sure.
Ooh.
Try to do it. I respect it. But no, I don't. Never mind. Too low. Very unfortunate, but Senpak will definitely take that all of a sudden. Pretty decent lead for him.
Oof. Locust just threatening by jumping in place like that.
Yeah, it's so scary for Senpak trying to get back to this ledge, dude. And the EX neutral B coming out as well. So much damage on that, but again, Locust. Too much dip on his chip, bro. Now relax a bit.
Okay.
Becker gets that kill. Locust definitely not, definitely still in this for sure. I meant to say, because again, it does so much damage. But here comes Senpak big stepping, 25%. I love the movement mix up too, making it hard to pin him down. Love it. Angle change to the neutral special.
Shield hold. Senpak really needs to lock this in. Oh!
This is the burst out.
If Lux didn't grab, or Lux didn't get over the ledge there, that would have been it.
Yeah. Sour spot that charge up air. Live to see another day.
Not killing it yet. Back throw?
Yeah. A big Goddard explosion,
Yep.
getting the kill off the side. Senpak adapting a little bit here. Okay.
Signs of life. But don't go back to food, Dream. Unless.
Target. That's a good.
We're back. We're back.
That's a good note on the matchup with Connor J. He does get hit by the down throw untackables a lot. We saw it quite a few times in that game. Chat. I mean, it's hard to say Senpak's fully adapted because there was like 2 SDs from Locust there. I don't know, man.
Whenever I'm playing, I will usually avoid playing Jimmy versus Reptar personally.
I feel you.
But also, I know Squidward does way better. But regardless, Senpak is doing some good adjustments here, keeping things more even, trying not to fall for the Reptar gambits.
Percent.
And
a little bit. Charge up didn't quite hit right there. Missed the ledge dash. That's tough.
oh,
Got the edge canceled, but didn't get on the stage. It's a big lead right here from Locust to start this out, man. Again, the snowballing dinosaur, dude. It's hard to stop him when he gets going, and he's definitely going right now. The charge in air, 91%. So much extra credit already. Nearly a stock.
Senpak looking to combo something into Goddard here.
Got an explosion coming out. Barely missed that forward air. Fortunate. Caught the roll in. Back throw. Should be able to do it. That's that stock right there. Dude, yeah, the Reptar is looking pretty good, bro. It's definitely scaring Senpak a lot. I guess keyword to put here.
Good follow up into that forward tilt sweet spot. But you got to do a lot of work here to catch up, especially on Reptar, who's a heavier character. You're going to have to work a lot harder to kill him.
Yeah, I feel like Reptar is one of those characters like you have to sort of lab out your punches against him. He's weirdly like he's easy to combo, but your normal flowchart combos often don't work against him just because how like heavy he is, how fast he falls, stuff like that.
The untackable setup.
Yes, definitely very important. I feel like moving forward, man. Definitely want to see a lot more of those coming out. So much damage built. Barely missing the charge fair. That's unfortunate. Still keeping the advantage state going, but no kill quite yet. 116% on the board. Charge fair.
That's exactly what I'm saying about fighting Reptar. You have to put in so much work to kill him.
Yeah.
You have to make sure you're on point with your setups. Not even something like a sweet spot forward, or you got to have Goddard there in the place to catch.
Nice. Okay. Great stock from him. Again, got a lot of that starting off the down throw and techable, bro. Again, definitely would love to see more of those setups because they seem really good against Reptar.
He just drove back.
I didn't. Good thing he can live, probably. Jeez, the extension of the Goddard. God! And the charge up there again, forcing the burst out, dude. It's always so sexy, the Jimmy combos, I swear to God.
I think Locust was letting Goddard live a little bit too long.
The charge up right off the top. Okay, Senpak getting more comfortable fighting the Reptar now. A lot of it, as we're seeing right now, just getting that advanced state popping against him. We're seeing less drop combos right now. Crazier stuff that did not get the follow-up, but still, decent chunk of damage.
Watch your shield. Oh.
Still on the stage, though. But that should be the kill off the side. Charge fair, follow that up.
Pretty much even here.
Sides. Yeah. Oh, Locust finds his way in. Oh boy.
The re-grab.
That
was scary.
Very much so.
That might kill.
Charge fair. It does. Locust reset the bracket with the Reptar, dude. That's crazy, Fruit. Oh my god. Reptar's a good character to play for Bob Dick quit Smokey when she's pregnant with you. That's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, dude, I think there's like For me personally, that's the reason I don't. I think Reptar is. I'm not gonna say he's like as good as Locust thinks. Locust thinks he's really good, but he's definitely a cut above like the characters we traditionally put in low tier. I stand by that.
Where would you put Reptar? Maybe around like a Zuko tier, maybe?
Yeah,
With
he's
weird
like
matchup spreads?
He's like somewhere in the mid tier. For sure. He's definitely not a low tier character. Get to the next set too. By the way, I really, really don't agree with going out to Food Dreams again. At least get a different stage in.
Look, I think we're just gonna have to live with the fact this is what's happening right now. I think we're gonna see this for the rest of the night.
Stop doing this, man. My opponent's most comfortable stage? Yeah, we can go there again. You don't fucking ban this shit, nigga.
Yep.
Charge up here, will kill off the top.
That move just has an absurdly large hitbox. If y'all ever want to have a good laugh, go in training mode, look at that thing. Insane.
Yeah. They're pretty good.
The Locust is making these things go. The hitbox extensions off Goddard too, just being in that spot is just so unfortunate.
Dude, and the advantage for him is so good right now, bro. Getting so much off of these combos from the Reptar. Dude, man. And just running straight forward, bro. Unanswered. I think he's getting a little scared to throw these projectiles out too. I'm surprised he hasn't thrown out more things like Missile or like Toaster in the neutral more. Because like he just read like Locust run up. And like we forget that Reptar does have the momentum based run. So if he doesn't stop, he's getting to your face very fast.
That can be such a large threat, especially combined with his jab, which is a good tool, especially like right in somebody's face.
There's so many times, bro, we're just seeing Locust run in and it's like unanswered from Senpak. I really, really want to see Senpak try to answer those run-ins. Oh boy, we chomp it.
DIN. Oh, I'm missing the... What is this setup?
Dude, caught the air dodge. Shoot, I was sick. Getting Goddard out. That should be killed. No, misses the toast, but Chart. No! Stop. You can't be missing those. This one for sure will hit, but forward air, not enough to do it.
Reptar living forever on this stage.
Eventually we'll get the kill. I don't like going to this ledge. You're scaring me. Works out though. Oh man, we getting the big combo off 69% forward tilt. DI'd that out and that killed so early, dude. Locust. Oh my god.
Okay, we're getting the oh, never mind. The technical setup was started though.
Dude, bro's put in mad work. This combo game is so scary, dude. So think of Reptar, bro. You gotta answer the combo game with your oh, what the fuck? Punish that for sure. Yeah, no,
definitely.
We not doing. We gotta hit that. We not getting hit by that, bro. Oh, Goddard spikes. So much.
Let the dog fight back.
Right. All of a sudden, it's definitely very little setback now. There's a forward air. They have the meter for the slime dash. He does. Can kill off this side. Senpak answering back. Get another game in this reset situation. Jeez, dude.
I wonder if it's start GG chat right now. Senpak is typing ban food.
He should be. I'd say he damn well should be. But man, dude. Yeah. I think I still want to point out the fact that, again, he's gotten a lot of mileage off just a momentum run. Especially on a big stage, you got to interrupt those. I definitely want to see Senpak interrupt that more often. Just sort of force him to sort of bring out these sort of charge fairs to sort of intercept the projectiles more. Because, like, he's getting in for free a lot of the time.
Right. Yeah, it can get hard though, because like if you whiff something on Reptar running straight at you, before you know it, he'll be in your face. He's got to grab. He's doing loops on you. Like that can be extremely scary if you're Jimmy, who dies at like 80 to some stuff.
Yeah, most definitely. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like you can tell me I'm wrong, but I feel like even a jab or like a missile or something would be good. You know?
Yeah. It could be, but you don't want, like, if you already put missile out as part of, you know, deterring Reptar,
That's true.
then I guess, yeah, you'd have to jab. But that's a gamble as well. If it gets parried, then, you know, that could be it.
Go to Food Dreams, though. Do you think the stage is fine for Jimmy?
Rooftop? It's alright. It's more consistent, I'd say.
Yeah.
But I think that Reptar could benefit from this a lot as well, actually.
Yeah.
Especially just the ceiling. If you have like one good up throw, or just stuff like that.
He just did! He was at 39, man! He started that combo at 39! Oh my god, dude. It's a strength of Reptar.
I feel validated. Like I would be like, man, I didn't like playing Reptar. And people kept telling me this character's bad, and I'm like playing Jimmy in brackets. And I'm like, why are my boys losing to Reptar?
Like he's not amazing, obviously, but he's definitely not a bad character.
Well, it's definitely a matchup thing here, and that's for sure. Just the way that Jimmy dies to him, and you really have to make no mistakes.
He's a character that definitely forces you to like play cleaner. If you don't play clean, he will beat the fuck out of you. He's a character that can like afford to play the neutral in the punch game very messy, if that makes sense.
Down air? Yes, sir.
No, mistimed the second one. I wanted to see that. Little bias.
Lucas is doing such a good job of just denying areas, and especially just shooting down guard. Because when Jimmy's guardless, that just makes things so much harder, especially on ledge guarding, on controlling stage, and when Reptar thrives on stage control here. Get a little scared and taking up the wall. Oh.
That'd be crucial. Get another one right there. Charge fair, not quite close enough. Misspaced it. Unfortunate. It's forward throw. You're still alive. Call it the Goddard. Snipe. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay. So back in the lead here, but you gotta hold on to that because Reptar can do stuff like this.
Oh yeah, every time he gets it, it's so scary, dude. Oh my god. Nearly dead off the throw. Still alive though. Showing to come back. Oh my god. Oh, he is swinging. Oh, barely missed the chomp. No punch
extensions off. Just the hurtbox extensions off every single projectile are so scary.
Yeah. 100%. Oh my god. He's been at this ledge for so long, it feels like. How do you even get back, dude?
Oh, you just helped him.
Right? I got you, fam. Oh, hold on, though. Little thing started, but no extension. You need to get as much as you can off every hit against Reptar, dude. It's gonna be in a position where he's forced by the corner, man. As you said, bro, Logan's the stage.
Getting started here.
Yeah.
Charge there.
Off the side.
Oh, don't go get hit by that now.
The missile caught the missile up, dude, preventing him from getting him. Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Impact. Getting his footing right now.
That might just kill.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think you got hit by the Goddard though. You gotta watch out for the explosion. Oh boy.
Oh, good spot dodge.
Surprised you got the time to.
Honestly, yeah. Good teeter.
Good teeter.
Let's see what Lucas does, threatening all that space on the platform.
The missing
Impact is going crazy. What are you doing down there?
Oh no, missed it. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I was gonna say Simpack forcing Locust to miss these techs a lot of the time. Definitely is helping him out quite a bit.
Ooh.
Great extension off that laser. Still not dead though. He is Reptar.
Good parry.
Very tense scenario.
That'll
But
do
the
it.
up tilt charge ever will definitely do it. Simpack. Is it down low complete for the Reptar? I don't know, dude.
We'll say, chat's saying that rooftop is insane for Reptar here. So, I don't know. Maybe Locust just is not comfortable. Definitely one thing I think that Locust is not using is Reptar's up tilt. That move has an absurd hitbox. It covers so much room. And even can do the, I forget what it's called, like the hard landing restands. It can also do that. Like, it's extremely versatile tool. I think that is not being used to its fullest extent in this matchup.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things as well, like, his Reptar is obviously not, like, as polished as his Beaver, so, like, his can sort of, like, he doesn't have all the knowledge there with the Reptar, so I'm not too surprised to see him switch back to the Beavers in this tense scenario. Oh, we're on Pariahs. I think, well, against most characters, I'd say this is pretty rough against Beavers, but Jimmy definitely likes the stage too.
Yeah.
Either way, but yeah, they have so much space to combo you all day, Dag to run if he wants. Like, this is just a Beavers playground right here, bro. Saying already a pretty good start for Locust. Big advantage state. Caught the spot dodge though. That's pretty dope. But man, it's like a big adjustment actually, because he noticed he tried to go for a down throw setup, but he didn't adjust to the fact that Beavers is so much lighter than Reptar. He didn't get it.
Just completely different now.
Yeah.
So you get to rewire your entire brain.
He's circle camping. Yes. 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 I love circle. Yes. Yes. We are camping. I love that.
Shit, I told him about sleeping bag.
Hell yeah, play this stage like a villain, bro. Let him know. This stage is fucked up and you play like a fucking... You don't have, like, a life, honestly. So, like, I get it, bro. Like, yeah.
Give me some marshmallows and graham crackers, man, if we're gonna go camping here.
Most definitely. Yeah, you're not... He has! Yes! Camp his ass out! Show them the stage fucking sucks! It fucking sucks! We running! This is so fucked up, dude. I'm sorry.
I don't know what to say, really.
Holy shit, anyway. Up throw charge up air. Yeah, Locust in a pretty good spot right here. Run down the timer to make it more pressure for Senpak to make a move. And when Jimmy is forced to make a move, it's not the best situations for him sometimes, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Jimmy definitely doesn't want to be the one who make first moves here, unless it's like with like a nair or something where he can, you know, kind of control the pace. But when you're running into a beaver that has like a, you know, frame whatever, up tilt and jab, like you have to be super careful.
Yeah, 100%. And Logan's all the agency in the world. Break and run away if he wants to. Continue the tech chase he wants to. A lot of damage off it. Charge fair. Mallet. The situation where Star Spot probably would have been better, but still is fine. The dog's still living. Kill off the top. Man, just let the stock go, bro. It's fine. Oh my god.
Oh, the potatoes. Sure.
Yeah, gets a kill right there, but Locust switching to the killing beaver.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I feel like this stage might be even more insane for Norbert than it is for Daggett.
It's hard to say,
That's just
dude.
me.
It's hard to say. They're both so fucked up on the stage, honestly.
I just think one of his greatest tools is amplified here.
Yeah. At the same time, though, I mean, Daggett is better at just, you know, playing like a bitch on the stage, for lack of a better way to put it.
I mean, yeah, he's fast.
Fast and big projectile with potatoes. Okay, Senpak, find the fun in a bit. Getting hits, we love to see it. Charge up air, forced to burst out of that. Extension, missed the charge fair. Again, I feel like being playing against a character that's like a drastically different weight than Reptar now is actually affecting him a little bit.
Right. And maybe that was part of Locust's plan.
It's pretty smart. So now you're 96%. Locust still has 2 stocks left from the tank if he loses this one. You have 3 minutes and 45 seconds to somehow make this happen. It's looking rough.
Wait, Senpak knows.
Oh, potatoes catching them. Can you kill off that? Chases, but no kill quite yet.
If you can force Daggett off stage here and hit him with that side special, that could actually turn the tides.
You could, for sure.
But we'll see.
mean, yeah, Logan's like, I don't need to... I can come in on my own turns, bro. Just
Yep, and there it is.
chilling until he finds the opening. Good patience from Locust right there, winning that game 3. That was funny. I've never seen anyone so excited for camping.
It's not about the camping. It's about the propaganda that comes from the camping.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're not replacing this for FD. Stop lying to them, Cherry. Stop it.
I don't know. That's the only solution, dude.
You want this fucker to go to the same space in the map every time and press mashed potatoes and control the whole stage?
I don't see any other solution. I don't think we have any other stages in this game.
Bro, fuck you. Oh my god. Anyway, though, getting to this game 4 scenario, also say Technodrome, Tremerton. I like the stage pick for Jimmy. Definitely has the platforms to protect him, sort of hide again under. Also, farther blast zones, so it's hard to kill him. So, pretty good stage choice. Oh no, that's a very unfortunate start right there.
You do not want to see that when you're one game away from being out of the bracket.
Yeah, that's rough.
Why did I just hear like stereo spud time? It sounded like it played like twice.
Funny, yeah. Yes, but definitely, as we've seen, this stage is definitely a lot easier for Jimmy to play on. The platforms are definitely just good for him to just hide under, and also good positions for him to just abuse the projectiles with. We're seeing the back air trying to rob the stock away. The laser, not ready for it though. Charge up at the top. Locust, not out of this yet, for sure. These Dags can get a big combo anytime he gets a hit, but Senpak did a good job staying proactive, but Fortil, that's super unsafe up close.
Locust definitely do a lot of work after that unfortunate SD at the beginning, but Locust seems to be getting a handle on things.
Oh my god, yes. Charge up air, not quite dead yet. But damn, he's even up the percent deficit mad fast. Oh, caught him not slime shielding. That's huge because it's potentially a cover top. Not quite.
Force burst.
Yeah. It's up throw, charge up air. We still living. Top to steer. Wow, I'm surprised. Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah. The grab range.
Jeez, dude. Yeah, caught a limb or something.
Man, might as well have grabbed Jimmy by the head. I mean, that's like, that thing's huge.
And get another grab. More and more damage, dude. Feels like it's been a while since Senpak landed a good, meaningful hit. Definitely needs one to get the kill. Building up another burst. Builds up a lot.
That's like 2 times that stock.
Yeah.
You definitely have to play very carefully on this close quarter stage against the Beavers.
It's like close quarters also room to sort of play defensively. Dunked off the weird the Tremerton, man. Don't miss them techs. All of a sudden, man, one stock away from making it to a game 5 situation on Senpak's counter pick.
And with the up air, but just helping him out.
Oh my god, yeah. The pressure, dude. How do you get him off you? Locust, so nice with it. Caught the jump, amazing read too.
Offering a little bit of support here, but you're still with the bowling ball.
Dude,
that hurts.
The early SD didn't even matter at all, man. Just took control of that game so forcefully, dude.
I think definitely the forward tilts were kind of killing Senpak there, because when Jimmy does that, he kind of like leans over, and that extends his head hitbox outwards. So when that hitbox is done, it's really easy to punish him.
Yeah, for sure. Also, not really many just. Well, there weren't many openings in general, really, for Senpak that game. It felt like a hard time just getting the hits down.
Right. We might be seeing a new stage here. I wonder where we're going. Okay. I can see this.
Yeah. For sure.
Definitely a bad start, though, after the mashed potatoes.
Yep, reset game out. 5 situation. Winner of this wins the whole tournament. A lot of momentum on Locust's side. Senpak trying to stop the bleeding by all means necessary, but Locust, dude, relentless with it.
Senpak had to take those games to catch back up to fighting Beavers after fighting Reptar for 5 games. And
Yeah.
that definitely got scary.
A lot of time adjusting to that. All now just out the window completely in this matchup. Oh, I had to see. Every hit's so tense. It's up throw, charge up air.
Jumping up from the ledge with the nair there can be so scary because if Daggett just decides to follow you, he can just get a free grab.
Yeah, if we can. Big first stock from Locust, dude. Looks like he maybe run away with this. Senpak needs to sort of wall up, sort of take back the stage control, the game control, but it's so hard against Beavers, man. So fast with it. Locust combo game so nice with it. Caught him with the charge there. Spike still alive, dude, but so much damage.
Forward tilt.
Yeah.
Oh, calling out with a forward air, but not catching yet. Oh, missing by a hair.
Oh boy. Charge up air spike. I love deliberately aiming that. Oh my god. Yeah. Logus very much in the driver's seat. Punishing the recovery on stage. In the back throw. Get back out there. On his way back for the dog, but still needs to get this kill and miss to confirm the explosion. That's rough.
Good. Oh. But can I burst that?
Nor coming out though. Definitely fiending for a kill right now. Throw
Jimmy's
skill,
win
good.
condition here is to throw out a forward air to kill you. Yeah, definitely switch to Nova and start throwing out your own forward air. They'll outrange Jimmy.
Makes sense. God, yeah, Locust again taking his time on the way in, not letting Senpak catch him on guard projectiles. Playing really smart right now, honestly.
Senpak just has no room to use any of his like grounded light moves at all.
Yeah.
Using these down throw combos, but not finding anything off of them. It's such a tricky spot to be in for Senpak. He's playing a lot better around those Locust's Daggett here, but
Yeah.
it's just such a hill to climb.
It is for sure, man. It's just he's just struggling to find his footing, dude. He's forcing these crumble situations so often that Locust is getting the better end of.
Not even slime canceling saving you from some of the unsafe moves here, because the Beavers are just too fast.
Definitely. And Senpak won their last set too against the Beavers. Keep that in mind too. So the adaptation from Locust came out, dude. Definitely very cool to see. Also, just mixing up for a lot of the set with the Reptar, dude. Definitely led maybe some just not as familiar characters. 3 times. It could have led him to be just
Good call.
less-
But whiffing.
very much so, yeah. Unfortunate, dude. That's Forto still not finding this kill on Locust, bro. He's struggling so much to find it. No Peter this line dash.
Throw that. Okay, that works too. Why not?
Still possible if you're Senpak, bro. You gotta play this very well. And being in this corner is not great, but hold on. Can this big combo going?
No!
Become
Dropping the
flex.
combo.
Oh, Locust one stock away from taking this from the losers bracket. Dude. God, super tense right now. Oh.
I can't even say anything. I have no words.
Down strong. Not quite far enough to hit. That could have teetered if it did. It's like finding the throw.
Good setup.
Though.
Oh, whiffing this up there just barely.
Too slow with it, unfortunately, as Locust gets his up throw, but does not get the extension off of it. Missed the forwarder again. He needs to find his kill, bro. Senpak having so much more difficulty finding his kills than Locust, it feels like.
Goddard laser into a chop into a laser again.
Not quite, dude. Missed it.
Always frustrating to see a fumbled Goddard combo.
Yeah, it could have been the stock right there again. So many opportunities.
This could be a stock
and
for
now
Locust here.
Beavers have built back up the slime for the burst too, and unfortunately, Senpak misses a ledge, and Locust, excuse me, Locust, your Dutchman Dungeons 60 champion right now.
That was so sad. But Locust played so well on that. I mean, like, even just the mental mind game of playing a different character for a little bit and then switching back, just throwing Senpai completely off guard.
Yeah, definitely did for sure. And I was like, such an out there pick, but I feel like no one expected that, especially not Senpai. So spending a lot of the set having to adapt to that, I feel like was a very big, just game changer in this shit, you know?
Yo,
There he is. Congrats again, Locust, bro. Very good stuff. We gotta immediately talk about it, bro. The fucking Reptar, dude.
yeah, he's good, and I think the matchup is unironically like better than the Beavers matchup. Actually having buttons to keep Goddard away, well, keep Jimmy away too. EX Fireball to just insta kill Jimmy, and I just explode Jimmy, and like I can't do that with Dag. I really have to play the like super lame. I'm just gonna take whatever neutral interactions I can. So yeah, I was happy I tried the Reptar in the first set because I knew I needed a little bit of a tempo swap. And yeah, I think that's what I mean, yeah, he managed.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad you mentioned tempo swap too. We were talking about it earlier, man. I feel like just spending so much of that set just sort of adapting to your Reptar definitely threw him off. Especially when he went back to Beavers and he had to just, switch that matchup back. Because you saw there was like combos that he was dropping. He normally hits on you all the time. That he's probably just like, expecting you to hit because, it was Reptar earlier.
Yeah, and also I was just like, okay, I'm down 2-0. I have to make him work way harder than this because I can tell he's comfortable. Like he was up 2-0 in that second set. So, I mean, we saw a little bit of the circle camping on Pariahs. I think the stage is awful for competitive play.
Dude, I was cheering
I
for
will
it, dude.
abuse it. I'll abuse it if it's in the
man.
rule set. It's just like, I don't know. It's not fun to hop around from platform to platform. Like, I don't know. But it works. So it's hard not to use it, I guess.
I feel again, bro. Again, I was literally cheering for it, bro. Because like, hell yeah, bro. Again, you were saying it too. I would say you were saying it too, Locust, because like people play like too nice on that stage in general.
Yeah, people do play way too nice on that stage. And also, I just with the amount that Senpak was sitting at ledge or like I was getting reversaled off of ledge so much, and I was just like, okay, I just need to like literally not interact in that part of the game and just go sit back and wait for assist.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, yet again, it's not as fun, but like,
I get you. I feel like sort of like speaking of the ledge, I feel like sort of Senpak's sort of tendency to be comfortable at that ledge sort of like led to his downfall a bit against the Reptar. I feel like Reptar's a character that if he has you in the corner, dude, it's fucking scary, dude.
Especially that snare. Like, yeah, there's a lot of things that can kind of just pop Jimmy. And even like back throw, like sometimes catching him trying to get out of the corner. Like Reptar does like it when he's got people kind of scared and in the corner.
Absolutely. Absolutely, dude. And just, man, I keep saying it, bro. Like, I hope people are seeing, bro. I think Reptar unironically has some of the best punish in this game.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've been saying. I really think that like there were a couple of combos I ended like with forward tilts there with Reptar, and like if people are holding out like not prepared for that forward tilt that like kills at like 65, 70. And then yeah, the throw loops are just like a little bit crazy. But yeah, I think he can do it. I really like it when people play characters that they believe in. And that they have fun with, and I'm glad that like the Reptars come along to the point where I feel like comfortable pulling them out in bracket for at least just tempo swaps like that. Yeah, very happy with it.
Yeah, dude, like that's a evil combination. Having the super light mobile characters like Beavers and having this big tank that's in Reptar. It's a good combination. I like it, honestly.
Yeah, I there was definitely a couple of times in that well, mostly in the second set playing Reptar where I was just getting like I don't know, I felt like I was just in the middle of like a little Plinko game and I was just bouncing around between like Goddard and Jimmy. But
yeah, once Senpai kind of discovered the down throw stuff was like working on Reptar, he just ran away with it.
It works so long on Reptar, dude.
Okay, question. I've heard that Jimmy down throw is untechable. Is that the first like smack off the ground, or is that like when you land on the ground again?
When you land.
Still in hit stun when you hit the ground, you cannot tech. It's the same way it works on Plankton.
Okay, great. I was like, I feel like I am missing this tech every single time. Like, how am I? Like, what the hell is happening?
It's such
like
a good move. What's going on?
Yeah,
right.
I was thinking, I remembered there being some sort of like, oh, you're like, you can't tech it, but I kind of thought it was like the initial bounce off the ground. So okay, I'm not crazy. That feels good.
Right. And definitely, I know we disagree with exactly where Reptar is, but I'm definitely happy to see it because, man, I feel like people think this game is a lot more figured out than it actually is.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of, it just takes like, I don't know. People just have to fool around with the characters. And I like, it sounds weird, but I do genuinely think that you like kind of have to believe in the character too. I feel like the people who believe in their characters do like way better and are just willing to like try and find solutions to problems that are otherwise kind of like tough mentally. If you feel like your character's bad, it's just like, how are you going to take that mental like energy to climb that hill against all the crazy shit that we have in this game? Like, so I don't know. I try and think highly of my characters, and then probably like a little bit too highly in some cases on Reptar. But like, you know, it gives me that kind of boost of speed behind me, that little bit of momentum to you know, feel like I can do it.
Yeah, I definitely feel you. Personally, I can't play a character I don't believe in for sure, so I definitely don't think it's weird at all. It definitely helps you just sort of like get past things you were saying. Oh, by the way, Happy Milla. Am I gonna move Reptar to bottom 5? Well, I don't like always, like not always, but for a while I thought he's like not within the low tiers anymore. I think he's somewhere in the mid tier, and just where I'm not sure yet. I haven't really like sat down and like super thought about it.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to tell. There's so many criminals in this game.
Oh God, I was gonna ask you, Locus, where do you think Mr. Reptar resides in the tier list?
I'm gonna keep calling him top 10.
I love the confidence in it, honestly. Even if I disagree with you, I love the confidence in it. I love it.
I put my little tier list up a little while back, and yeah, I really felt like the characters below Reptar on the list, like even playing against Reptar as beavers, I'm freaking out because the like up throw down air stuff works so well on like from Reptar on Dag.
Oh yeah.
Like I just don't feel as threatened by anybody below on the I really think he's top 10. And I think it does rely on the punish being really, really good though. Like you do have to like really be on point. It's not like a, and also I do think that you have to kind of like abuse the game mechanics a little bit. Like perfect shields are important on Reptar. I really like burst on Reptar, and it's like I was bursting quite a few times this bracket, and I could like hear people in my head saying like, wow, you're bursting at like 160, 170. But I really feel like sometimes it just tilts people when they like see either Reptar at like 180 or 190 not dying, or they like see Dag at like 150 like still just running around the stage, and then they get like a good read, and then suddenly it still doesn't get the stock. So I don't know. The bursts are kind of iffy, but yeah,
the burst my game is definitely real,
a little
bro.
bit with the stamina a bit maybe.
Definitely. I feel you. Well,
all right, I'm gonna hop out of here, but GG's to everyone, especially Senpak. He was playing on fire today, so never stress-free set against him. Holy, and thanks y'all for commentating and Sherry for hosting. It was a blast.
Of course, but congratulations to you again as well. Throwing it back to Cherry though, dude. How you feeling, man?
Dude, that was hilarious. That was a crazy bracket. That was the funniest bracket of all time. Like everything was just so fun. Like, and I think everybody has some disagreements on like the stage lists, and I think this discussion is good. And just know that there is a hidden Illuminati. There's two of them actually. One of them is actually discussing TOIs, like if like ideas for stage lists. The other is also doing that. Both are doing good things. Then there's, jokingly, there is a third Illuminati that is trying to tell you that Beavers is a good character. And they're not. They're wrong. Reptar is a better character.
So true.
All right.
We gotta fight propaganda with propaganda. It's the only way.
So you know what? I'll take any help on my side I can get. It's not usually like this.
That's so funny.
It's funny. But yeah, I kind of teased it, but there will be some information in the next coming days on the date of when the next battle blimp is. It's for the next major pressure point, so the winner of that will get some money as well as some a little bit of stimulus to get to that event. It won't be anything as awesome as Splat Fight, but it will definitely be worth entering. It's gonna be really fucking peak. And honestly, probably would be about like pressure point wise. That event's really awesome. It's very similar to Plat Fight. For those that don't know, it's in Canada, in Windsor, Canada. So definitely check that out. I'll be TOing that. We have full PC setups for it. I have similar control with like Plat Fight, where they are including like all of the nice stuff that comes with it. So definitely sign up for Battle Bump 2 as well as Pressure Point, which will be in August of 2025. But we're gonna be raiding Tampa Never Sleeps. They're doing a Tekken 8 tournament. My goats Tong is so goated. Blackmore, you got anything you want to shout out before we get out of here?
I don't know. As always, appreciate y'all still caring about this game, still playing this game. Shout out Cherry for hosting it. Shout out Bean holding down commentary with me.
Yeah, for real. Bean, you got anything?
No.
I don't know if Bean's here.
I am. I'm just gonna say, I knew I wasn't crazy in the Reptar Jimmy matchup. I was like,
it's kind of real.
I was like, this kind of feels like, you know, I'm not fighting like a bottom 2 character.
He's so validated.
Dude, we all won today, I think. I think everyone won. I don't think anybody lost today.
You better put the Reptar on the bracket, the fucking.
Dude, you already know instead of Norbert, I'm definitely putting like a little Reptar behind Dag.
That's so real.
I was saying in chat, I was like, Reptar is literally just better than Norbert when you think about it.
Oh my god.
I mean, I enjoy Reptar so much more than Norb.
That's fair. That's totally
My
fair.
Norb was trying a little bit today, but
Yeah.
There were multiple times you went for like an up throw and it just didn't kill it like 170. We were like,
yeah.
Alright, we're raiding Tampa. Make sure to get in there. When you get in there, chat, make sure to say Mog. Just say Joe Mog. You don't need to understand the context, just say Mog. Alright, I will see you all later.
buddy, thanks for watching.
I almost missed the raid button again.